The following message is transmitted by request of the United States government. Reports are coming in from officials of the undead rising from their graves and attacking the living in several states across the country. They include Massachusetts, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, and the District of Columbia. This is a widespread crisis, and it is believed that these undead creatures, best described as zombies, will make their way to nearby states within the next few hours. Civil authorities want to warn the public about the dangers of these zombie creatures. They are extremely dangerous, and will try to devour any human flesh they can find. To stay safe, the following actions are being recommended. Stay away from these zombies. Find shelter or refuge in a secure location that has all windows and doors blocked. If you are at home, board up all doors and windows to avoid these creatures from getting inside, and have a good amount of food and water to last during this disaster. It is uncertain whether this situation will last for hours, days, weeks, or even longer. Stay calm, as authorities have been dispatched to deal with these creatures. Despite that some areas could be at risk for declaring martial law, an all-clear siren will be sounded once this situation is under control.
I think we have a problem on our hands. I think we have a big problem on our hands. So what is up, guys? We are here. Happy Halloween. We are with Lena. Wait, yeah, over somewhere. I don't even. Right there. What's going on? How are you tonight, Lena?
Doing good. I'm warming back up. We were sitting outside for trick-or-treaters, and all of a sudden the sun went down and it got cold here in Kansas. So
I can
it's
imagine.
taken me 2 mugs of tea and some vodka to start warming up.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, right?
Not at all.
I love Jonathan's response here. This is war games. Yeah. It's Halloween. It's always a war game around Halloween. I mean, come on. Shelly, what's going on? Shelly will be joining us in a little bit too. Obviously, you're here, Lena. Thank you. Dennis, welcome, buddy. Here with Bowie and from the Ghost Cave. Awesome to see you guys. You guys look like they rocked it out too over there, from what I understand. So Dennis there is saying happy Halloween to everybody.
Happy Halloween.
I mean, really, exactly. So, Arthur, what's up, buddy? All right. So, it's Halloween. So, I mean,
this is Halloween. This is Halloween.
Exactly.
Halloween,
So,
Halloween.
You're probably like, what the heck is Danny wearing? You know? This jumpsuit was actually what I used to wear for the haunted house. So, but
Well, not always that one.
yeah, it was always this one. Until yeah, no, it was always this one.
Didn't you have another one?
It looks like you could fit like 3 people in that jumpsuit, Danny.
But you also have to remember is the amount of clothing I had on under this thing when we were working at the haunted house.
It was cold in New York at Halloween time, and we were like right on the water, like 20 feet from the ocean. Yeah.
Shelly loved your costume.
Really cold. Thank you. It's kind of just my regular clothes.
Exactly.
But you know.
Hello, Raven the Blackbird. And yes, that was very sad about Sir Sean Connery.
What?
Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you.
Sean Connery died.
Yeah. Yeah. He couldn't.
On Halloween.
He didn't escape the rock.
Oh.
So.
Don't make bad jokes. That's
Why? It's Halloween.
That means he's coming to haunt Danny.
He's diving for the last time. Well, I guess his hunt for the Red October is over.
Stop.
Hashtag dad jokes.
Adventures by D, what's going on? Welcome in. So yes, tonight I'm gonna be doing some zombie makeup at the same time. I forgot how bad this stuff smells. Oh my gosh. This is actually.
You're gonna have to go really slow. We're used to.
I know.
We're used to doing this in a very short span of time.
It really is dad jokes. Hashtag dad jokes by Daddy. And it's funny because Dennis
More
is
like
here too.
hashtag
But
dad
look,
jokes by Daddy.
it's. I got Dennis in here, so you can use these, Dennis.
No, alright. Dennis has taste.
Dennis has taste. Oh my gosh.
Ouch. So what smells bad, Danny? Is it liquid latex?
Yeah. It's legit, like stage quality.
That stuff reeks.
Yeah.
I had to help my friend Megan use that when she was the Wicked Witch for Wizard of Oz. Oh, it permeates everything.
Better than most of them.
Yeah, it smells better than the Party City stuff and all that, but this is the best one that you can get.
Remember, we had to use like some other brand one time when we didn't get our delivery.
It was the Party City one.
Oh, that stuff smelled horrible.
Yeah, like pure ammonia.
Ew, it was like nail polish remover. It was terrible. Ugh.
What do you want? Which ones do you want?
What candy?
Yeah. Jess and her candy requests.
Miles.
I have an idea for you.
Just get all the candy. It's Halloween. We didn't have any trick-or-treaters, and we have a lot of candy.
That means you can mail me some candy.
Okay. Sure.
I've lost my candy. What the heck? Oh, there it is.
So we weren't too prepared, right? I mean, what's there?
This isn't even all the candy. But we have Hershey bars.
Those are mine.
And mine. We have spooky M&M's.
Yep.
Did you even turn on your porch light? This sounds like you bought candy for you. Oh yeah, we bought candy for trick-or-treaters. But we're not going to turn on our porch light so that we have lots of candy left.
We clearly knew that this was going to be for us, so it's all right.
I mean, we did like decorate outside the door, but we're in the back. Nobody can see us anyway. We don't really get like trick-or-treaters in our
I didn't even see any walking around today, so I mean.
Yeah, usually I get like one or two, but we didn't get any this year.
No. So you can entertain your stream while
I thought you were the entertainment. Everybody's here to watch you put on makeup. And here's Danny dabbing the liquid latex onto his face.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Why are you using paper towel?
Well, I don't know. What do you want me to use?
Don't think that's a bad idea.
No.
Go for it.
Because then you can just shove it on there. See? We just do that. What?
Lovely.
Isn't it lovely? I mean, and then this stuff, I just put a lot on here too. Yeah, I know I'm gonna have to let it dry. It's all right. I'm kind of wanted to. What?
Did you tell everybody how we had no internet?
No, I haven't gotten into that yet.
He told me.
Yeah, I told Lena the stupid storm though. Like knocked us out like what, a day and a half. I mean,
just throwing it out there. I'm glad that I can't smell that liquid latex because I know what it smells like. I feel bad for Leah.
I don't smell anything.
Not
Honestly,
only does she have to smell it, Danny eats her dog treats.
only for super chats. This stuff is not.
It's really old latex.
Yeah. It's really old. And it's really not working as well as I want it to. I might have to go to the hair dryer. So you may have to entertain.
Yes, you can tell us all kinds of embarrassing stories about Danny while he's gone.
Hey, whatever. Whatever
So
works.
how often does Danny eat dog food? Does he try to steal it from Leah? I mean, I know
No.
he's kind of turning into a werewolf. Should we all be concerned about this?
We are slightly concerned.
I am not turning into a werewolf.
I don't know,
If
man.
In the chat, if you'd like to see Danny eat dog food or dog treats, he does that for super chats.
What's tonight's price?
Well, it is Halloween, so
$31.
$31.
Jess will do a super
Starting
chat
bid.
to eat dog food.
Starting bid. Just put it out there. Starting bid. $31 for
Miles Cook says, just call them Scooby Stacks. Make it cool.
I did one week.
He
The other
did.
last week.
We tell Leia they're Scooby snacks sometimes.
I've been telling Leia she needs to be more like Scooby-Doo and not bark at everything.
We love Leah just the way she is.
That's on stream, though.
I love Leah the way she is even off stream.
Thank you. She's a very good dog. Danny's just rude.
She is. Yeah, exactly.
She does bark, but she's just very protective. Like, she doesn't
Jay
like.
Kite, don't let him scare you away. He'll eat a dog treat for the minimum super chat as well.
Wait, what? What did I miss?
Nothing. Go back to playing with your latex.
Okay. Okay.
Play with your latex. It's okay.
That's what I'm doing. It's okay.
You know we got a mystery to solve.
Well, Scooby-Doo, be ready for your act.
See?
Don't hold back. And Scooby-Doo, if you come through, we're gonna give Danny a snooper snack.
Okay. Whatever works.
So what's everybody doing this Halloween? What did everybody do today? Did anybody dress up today?
I did.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you dress up
as?
I was Essential Perk Barista from Friends. And then at school on Thursday, I was one of the ghost hosts from Haunted Mansion.
Awesome.
Hey, Rock. Thank you.
What's up, Rock?
Katrina, welcome in.
Happy Halloween.
Happy spooky day.
Ooh. Hey, puppy, you can't have chocolate. I'm sorry.
She's like, if Daddy gets to eat my treats, I get to eat his.
Doesn't work that way.
Like, I give her everything else, so she doesn't understand why she can't have chocolate. We go all the time. Like, I did not make it so that puppies can't eat chocolate. It wasn't my idea.
Poor Leah.
Poor Leia, yeah. She sits in front of us whining about it, too.
Of course she does. You need to make yourself bigger so people can see you.
No, that's you, Jess, because my hands are covered. So if you just click, that is some powerful stuff. click this button right here, like my eyes are watering right now. If you click that little button right there, yeah, see.
Oh, it does smell like haunted house and not in a good way.
Yeah,
Hit this.
that little person. There you
There
go.
we go.
So I don't know if you guys can see it better. Can you see it
Yeah.
better? Okay.
Yeah, they don't need to see me. We're good.
You can move it closer.
No, well, I really can't touch anything right now.
Your hands aren't even that bad.
Well, that's because I've been rolling the stuff off of my fingers and utilizing that stuff also.
As Jonathan says, watching a zombie/monster put on makeup is funny.
It probably is. I mean, just so used to seeing this being done every October for the past, like, how many years, Jess? Like,
1,000.
yeah. Like,
Wait, Jess is 1,000 years old. You look really great for 1,000, Jess. Danny, you're looking a little tired. You may need to like get some facial cream going. You got something right on your cheek there.
red. It ain't red yet.
She said,
I said you've got something on your cheek right there. I didn't say anything about red.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just in a
I
zone.
don't know what he's listening to.
I don't even know what I'm listening to either.
Say, Danny, I'm the one drinking, so you should not be messing up words.
I'm just listening to my inner zombie.
Danny must be getting high on latex fumes.
Woohoo!
What? So, if any of you guys have any questions about this, go ahead and feel free to ask. Either I or Jess can definitely answer them, because we've done this for 1,000 years, according to Jess. Here's the cool thing about latex. It actually makes your skin smooth.
Miles
Yeah,
this proper skincare helps, even in the crypt.
It is very exfoliating when you tear it off at the end of the night.
And it sounds awesome. That.
Man. It might not be great during the whole night that you have latex stuck to your face, though.
It's okay.
It can get a little itchy.
Well, I've noticed one of the warmer nights, it wasn't that itchy on the warmer nights, but when the colder nights came.
What exactly are you doing?
Zombieing my skin up. It's okay. You know, there's no rhyme or reason to it. You just do it.
Okay, Mr. Rogers.
What does Mr. Rogers have to do with this?
It's a scary day in the neighborhood. A scary day to be your neighbor. Please don't be my neighbor. You might eat my brains.
I will come to your door like this, Lena.
You would.
I would.
Yeah, but you'd actually have to find me when I'm home since I'm working now.
Good. Gotcha.
I would have gave you like a paintbrush or something if you had asked.
Well, I didn't know if you had any to spare, so.
Did you ask?
Well,
so Daddy just decided to go ham with latex with his fingers.
I refuse to answer that question.
I'm surprised Danny doesn't have, like, have you seen the episode of Big Bang where Leonard opens up this, like, massive makeup kit and Penny's like, your makeup's better than mine. I'm surprised Danny doesn't have one of those kits just full.
We used to. Definitely used to.
Also, I'm surprised that you don't apply to work at whatever Six Flags' equivalence of Horror Night is.
Yeah, like, the thing with that is it's just we're having too much fun going around and doing stuff. other than actually
We missed
working
out on
it.
a lot of that for like a long time.
Like-
I mean, I did 19 years at the haunted house. So, and Danny did what, like 10?
Yeah, about so it's like prime years of our life gone to the haunted house during October
Yeah.
because we were working.
It's like
and
our
stuff.
favorite time of year. We never really got to like do very much.
Yeah.
Like
Prime
working.
years of your life when you're my age. We still have our prime years left to go.
Like seriously though, it's we had fun doing what we did. Like we had a blast doing it. But at the same time, now we look at it, we're like, wow, we really missed out on a lot. So
Well, maybe you can talk Six Flags there in Georgia into letting you do it for like a couple nights.
we were actually
Yeah, we were
trying
thinking
to
about
do that. I was talking to a few people. It seems like that fell through this year, but it's definitely on the table.
Ooh,
So
insider
Yeah.
information here going on.
yeah, a little bit. But no, we did try. I did get a hold of a few people at the park, and there's a lot of red tape to jump through to do
Oh,
that.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
So it was one of those deals. So
Makes sense.
I was expecting. So I mean, it's all right.
I'm sure that this year in itself is just so different.
Oh, 100%. No, I don't. You don't put the makeup on first. I don't put the makeup on first. I do the latex first, and then because it's the skin color, and then I put the holes and stuff where I want them, like for the cuts and stuff, and then I do it that way.
That's how you do it, huh?
That's how I do it. Yes.
You have a
This is how we do it.
Yeah, I do have a method.
Is there a method to your madness?
Yeah, and there's a lot of madness there. So
We are not going to argue with you.
I was not expecting much of an argument there. So
power Thursday.
Thursday.
We have power, fortunately, but we had no internet. Like from early in the morning,
Yeah.
all day Thursday, and like part of Friday. So that was terrible. And it was sad because we were supposed to be on with Shelly on Thursday night, and then we couldn't because we didn't have any internet.
Right.
And that was super sad because we had it planned for so long, and I feel so bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry we had no stupid internet. But the only thing that was kind of good about it was we got to watch like all our Halloween DVD stuff that like, you know, so
Stuff
It
that you
wasn't
normally
like-
don't watch, but you own. But
Right.
like I got to
I love
watch
that you were able to make the most of it.
and I got to watch
yeah, I'm glad you
Mad
watched.
Monster Party.
I'm glad you watched The Worst Witch on your own.
Maybe we'll watch it again because you missed it.
Oh, we definitely don't need to.
And
Danny seems so sad that he missed it. Maybe you should play it on replay.
I guess so. So when we're done with this tonight, we need to go outside. I need to go outside and like film this and like running around in and out of bushes. And,
You should pull a Steve's World and go to McDonald's to the drive-thru.
well, been there,
we've
done
done
that. So
lots of times actually.
But
yeah,
have you done it on a live stream?
No, that we haven't done. But we've done lots of drive-throughs and makeup after work.
we've
and-
done Walgreens and
Yeah.
yeah.
And like the McDonald's that was closest to where we lived in Yonkers.
It's next to Walgreens.
So like I don't know if people in other states would even understand this, but like okay, so the McDonald's had a walk-up window because it was
Yeah.
like a 24-hour McDonald's, but you know, at night it was drive-through only, but it was New York, so a lot of people don't drive, so they constantly have people walking through the drive-through, but you're not allowed to do that, so there'd constantly be fights about it. So eventually they put a window where people could walk up to at night. And it was like right next to the drive-through on the other side. So there'd be a line full of people at the walk-up window too, and then we'd pull up and it would freak out the person in McDonald's. All the people at the walk-up window would see us, and they're all like leaning in front of like the front windshield of our car and stuff. We're like, oh,
what is going on?
Well, here's the thing, too, is I'll sit there and I'll be like slumped over. I'll be like, they're like, oh, okay. Like the homeless guy that would hang out by McDonald's, he came up, he was like, excuse me. He's like, oh, never mind. I was like, okay.
Like, the only thing I ever worried about was like causing an accident, because sometimes people would be like driving past you on the parkway, and you know, one of those like look over at the last second, and then they
what the hell is that?
Well, that's like a lot of our actors that would come in. They would be like, it happened to me finally. And we're like, what happened to you finally? I got pulled over on the way home last night. And we're like, oh God.
It's not as fun as it sounds.
Yeah, no. Well, that was like the night that we found the dog outside, and I had to call the police department for them to come and get it, and emergency service shows up and they're like, are you okay? I'm like, yes. They're like, why do you look like that? They're like, but are you okay? I was like, yes. Take this dog.
If you don't leave me alone, I'm going to eat your brains.
And then they turned around, they're like, can we take a picture with you? I was like, yeah, okay. Like, what about this? Like, oh, that's not us. Oh, thanks.
Oh.
Yeah, like the stories that we can tell you about working on a
I
haunted
don't
house.
think anybody can see my makeup and my nails because of your blue light. I think you're just giving out my colors.
Was
Is
there.
it yellow?
Huh? Is it
Is
what?
her nail yellow?
They're
the
candy
candy.
corn.
Yeah, they look like it. Here, wait. Maybe you can see.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. Jess is
And I
talented.
did my eyes to match too, but you probably can't see them because I have no eyelids.
Danny, why didn't you let her do your fingernails in candy corn?
Because
Yeah, Danny.
I'm playing with goo here.
That's okay. We don't mind.
I mean, I used to go all out for the haunted house.
And do your nails candy corn?
No, I didn't black her a couple times.
Jess, you should paint his nails candy corn for when he goes to work next.
See,
Sure.
the guys in my shop wouldn't.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, sure.
Too bad you can't do your makeup for work like that and then go into work.
I could.
There was this leak the other day. I don't feel well. Yeah, and Miles Cook says, yes, Danny. And Jonathan says, it would be very pretty on you.
Wow.
We're helpful.
I can see that. What are you laughing at now?
People.
You.
I'm reading the things that people say. People are saying things.
People are people.
And I am reading them.
Oh, here we go with the singing. Here we go with the singing.
Jess, do you sing things what you're thinking too?
Yeah, she does.
Sometimes.
I do that a lot. Sam has threatened to tie me to the top of the truck if I didn't quit.
It hasn't. Well,
I sing to Leia a lot.
Oh, I sing the Peaches too.
Say, you're the best puppy in the whole wide world.
oh, here she goes. Now you got her started.
You're welcome, Danny.
Thanks.
Well, it's better than super chats for dog food, right?
Well, there's just some things you take in life.
The person who loses in that is Leia, because you eat her treat and then spit it out.
That's true.
You are wasting her dog treat. So if you're gonna eat it, you need to eat it.
She is running low,
Running
so
low on treaties.
Poor Leia.
Got my Halloween cup.
What are you drinking, Jess?
Coffee. Because I'm always drinking coffee.
yep.
Out of a straw?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Straws are great.
Yep. I have to. Just have to.
Straws are great. What are you doing over there?
She's sitting there. What are you doing there?
My face.
You're not even explaining anything.
Well, I told
You're not
I
being
am.
exciting.
So I'm putting all this latex on here, making my face nice and tight. It's like a chemical peel. I'm taking all the stuff from my fingers as I'm putting it on as it dries, and just kind of making like dangling skin, and make it a little like clear. I don't know if you can see like the holes and stuff in there, because the holes are where like the cuts and stuff. And what are you laughing at?
Nothing.
Can I help you? I can see you, right?
Oh, you can't.
Jonathan says, yes, but you make Mike Wheeler happy when you do it.
What?
Eat dog treats.
Yeah, I know.
Shaggy would be very disappointed in you that you spit them out.
Shaggy doesn't eat the Scooby snacks.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
I don't think he does.
Yes, he does. Have you watched the originals? He eats the Scooby snacks.
We'll have to check that out.
Yes,
Is it
he
true?
actually does eat the Scooby snacks because they have.
Leia watches Scooby Doo when we leave all the time, so
Yeah.
she knows.
This month on Boomerang, it's been Scooptober, so it's been all
That's what we've been
Scooby Doo
having
all
on.
day.
Like when we go to Six Flags or something, that's what we've been keeping on for the dog is Boomerang.
I love Boomerang.
Yeah.
Apparently, like, oh
I'm getting
man,
all that off.
that was that was potent. Yeah, it did.
Well, maybe lay off the beans then, Danny.
Oh man,
I feel sorry for Jess, man.
why?
Me too.
It just went right over his head, Jess.
Well, I told you I'm in a zone here.
That means we can just pick on him all we want. He will never know.
No, that's where I live. Okay.
We watched some Twilight Zone today too.
Yeah, we did.
We watched all the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror episodes.
Yeah. I mean, how can you not? So, what have you been watching, Lena? For Halloween?
For Halloween, Scooby Doo.
Well, that counts. I mean,
Scooby Doo. We watched It's a Great Pumpkin last night on Apple TV, and it was really bad. The audio was sometimes ahead or behind, and several people commented on my Instagram that they had the same problem with that. And so I hope whatever the glitch is, I hope they get it figured out by the time Christmas comes around.
Why are they not doing?
No, the Charlie Brown Charlie Brown stuff is only being streamed through Apple Plus now.
That's ridiculous.
Agreed. And I signed a petition to put it back on public television.
Seriously. Like, I'm tired of all these streaming services. There's way too many. It's
Agreed.
got out of hand. Like, I wasn't real happy about Disney Plus, but I sort of let it slide. But like, it's gotten way out of control.
Because what were you gonna do about it?
I don't know. Jess might be able to scare him into doing
I got
something.
powers. This isn't just a costume. Anyway.
Just be careful, Danny. Jess probably has a hidden voodoo doll of you that she could jab at any point.
But like HBO really like is
HBO Max.
like ridiculous. Not for nothing, but your HBO, you're already a pay cable channel.
Yep.
You've been charging people from day one.
You've
now
been
you
charging
wanna
people
do,
for
like,
years.
charge people separately on this. Like, you make shows for HBO and then make other shows for HBO Max. It's just stupid. You're doing the exact same thing you've always done and just like charging people extra for it. So stupid.
Okay.
I
What?
think Danny needs some moisturizer.
You know, if you go to any makeup room in a haunted house, how many times you hear that line? It's like, oh, I think you need some moisturizer there. Right, Jess? I mean, how many times did I do hear that? You need some moisturizer on there.
Yikes.
Okay.
I don't know, man. You're not gonna be able
It looks like he's trying to. I don't know what you're trying to do.
I don't
Alright.
either.
So the magical.
This is not how I do makeup.
This is well. This is
You
the
should
worst
let Jess
part.
do your makeup, Danny.
Nope.
No.
I'm not volunteering for that. Not at this point. If I started it, yeah.
Jay Kite says, you need to buff out your face there, Danny.
I think so. I think so too.
I will be flying through your city in 15 days.
You be flying where?
Through your city.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Why? Where are you going?
Universal for 3 days.
Ooh. That's fun.
Look at you. Aren't you all fancy, huh?
Oh, even better, Universal's dime.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. So I'll be flying through your city.
Well, that sounds
We'll
fun.
be here. We'll be like, hey.
Yeah, just wait.
I'll wave. I'm like, hi, Danny and Jess. So, do you go all out for Christmas too, or just Halloween?
Depends on our mood.
So we go pretty far out for Christmas. We don't really, okay, like Halloween stuff is just up your like all the time here though. So
Halloween
Right.
every day.
we don't like decorate for Halloween. We just stay decorated for Halloween.
Yeah, so exactly.
So it feels like we decorate for Christmas more because we actually like take stuff out and like put stuff that's not always there. Where during Halloween we just kind of add to the stuff that's already there all the time.
Yeah.
So
See, now I'm just coloring.
You're coloring
Yeah.
with colored pencils or marker?
A color wheel. It's a bruise wheel, actually.
picture pages, picture pages.
It's just a bruise wheel.
Well, if you needed bruises, just ask Jess.
Boom.
She can make them look realistic. Oh wait, yeah.
I could.
Again, she could just grab out that voodoo doll she's got of you hidden in the closet.
Closet's too far away. She has it closer on hand.
I look like a zombie. Can I be a zombie too?
No, you cannot.
Guys, if you haven't yet, make sure to like this video. We want to make sure that they get all the likes. And if you are new to the channel, we are glad that you are here. Please make sure to subscribe. Danny and Jess do so much, so many fun videos and live streams, and you don't want to miss any of it. And make sure that bell is solid instead of outlined so you get all the notifications, not just the ones YouTube wants to send you.
So this is actually taking a lot longer than
Yes, we are 42 minutes into your stream.
So this is usually like
Danny would never have this long to put on makeup.
No,
at the haunted house.
This would be like a 10-minute process.
Like maybe if you did makeup at home beforehand sometimes.
Yeah. And then I come in and people are like, oh my gosh, I want to look like you. And I'm like, yeah, we don't have that kind of time. You want to look like me? Do it at home. I don't know how to do it. Well, you're stuck with the 10-minute makeup job. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. But
go look up a YouTube tutorial. I've got one. Here's the link. That would be
yeah, honestly, like working at the haunted house, I would have had so much content from working there. Like we could have definitely did like a nightly behind the scenes of the inner working.
I don't know why it never occurred to us to do a channel back then.
I don't know. Well, because it really wasn't that big back then. Like people weren't really doing YouTube, you know.
Maybe, I don't know.
I think for next year for Halloween, you guys need to do like some tutorial, like even if it's do a 10-minute one and then do a longer one and then just do like give the details and then do like a time lapse of you putting it together. I think a lot of people would be really interested in that.
Yeah, I could do I could do a lot simpler one, and like Danny's just messing around over here. So
I'm just doing I'm doing a lot more.
I don't think anybody could specifically recreate exactly
and
whatever weirdness he has going on here, but there's definitely ones that I could do that are really pretty easy.
Yeah, and I think that even
but here's the thing
you're not gonna do this.
If you're knowing what you're doing or not with Halloween makeup, you're looking like a monster anyways. Does it matter what you really look like? You know?
No.
I could teach you how to do candy corn eyeshadow.
Stop. It's hot over here. I'm getting hot and you're leaning on me.
Lean on me
when
you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on before it won't be long. I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Have a good night, Jay Kite. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with us.
Have a good night.
You're here.
Have a good time, dude.
Miles Cook says, just point people in the right direction for links to materials and techniques as you do it.
See, I'd rather do it on our own. I think, that's definitely something we can do any time of the year, too.
Like, we're going to have to check out makeup other
places.
Oh,
that would be a really cool one, too.
Like, I don't know if anybody's able to order Mayron stuff, or can people now?
The Spirit has it.
Website,
Spirit
right?
has
Does
it.
Spirit have
it? Yeah. The Halloween store do sell Mayron. Or you can go to like costume shops and stuff like that. Others like higher end
Yeah, like we had one in New York, but I doubt that
There's
everywhere
yeah,
is gonna have
there's
a
some.
costume shop
They're
like that.
everywhere. They are everywhere. There's stage productions everywhere. There's
Yeah, that doesn't mean that there's a place like that.
that joke shop that I was telling you about. That's here. They sell Mayron. There's a bunch of stuff. Like you can go on Mayron's website and you can actually put in your zip code to see where by you sells it.
But can you buy it from the website?
Oh, that's cool, Jay.
You might be able to. What?
Jay Kai says, I get to ride Daredevil Dive at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas before the public.
That's
Awesome.
awesome.
And Mike, that was horrible, but thank you for the flattery.
That's awesome. Yeah, definitely let us know.
So tonight's super chat is you super chat me, I'll eat blood.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm with Jess on that one. No, it's dog treats.
No, it's blood.
But quit trying to get out of it.
Blood. Yeah. It's nice and thick.
Make bunny ears on it. Jess, look at me. Not Danny look at Lena. Jess look at Lena.
When you tell somebody look at me, you know everybody's gonna be like, what? Okay. That's fine. Like I don't have a mirror, so I see what you're doing.
I got a screenshot of that. I'll post it on Instagram. Little bunny foo foo hopping through the forest. And Jonathan Chong says it's dog treats, then that's what it is. Sorry, it doesn't change.
It changes.
Oh, sorry.
Stop it.
Matterhorn Matt, hello. Welcome in. Sorry, not that Matterhorn Matt. Welcome in.
How's
it looks like you're...
Thank you for joining this weird Halloween stream. Always running down my nose.
Ew.
Gross. Blow your nose.
Ew.
I'll tell you what I tell my middle schoolers. Go blow your nose and wash your hands.
No, it's just I don't know if you can see it.
Ew. Stop. Just fix it. It'll stop making it do that.
Jake says, okay, I'm out, but dang, Danny, you're a wreck.
Right?
You need some help.
Oh, I know. But I warned you guys before coming in that it was going to get a little...
Ew.
It scared me.
Did you just say that just scared you?
No, the blood dripping from my forehead just scared me. Like right past my eye. I had no idea what it was.
It's just playing with her voodoo doll.
Probably. I'm telling you, I'll eat it.
Don't.
No.
There. I better hold a napkin under me. So there it is.
You look bug-eyed, dude.
What?
You look bug-eyed.
Do I?
Yes.
Good.
You scared me, so I have to eat some
Next
Hershey
time.
chocolate.
we'll have me do Daddy's zombie makeup, and you can see the difference.
So there. We'll bring Lena back.
Okay. Aw, don't you look cute? You look like a little werewolf in training. He needs a dog treat for being such a good boy. No, if I was there, I would mess up his hair. Like a good little puppy.
I'm not touching that stuff.
So
Mike 88
That actually tastes like ice cream.
zombie. He's
Yeah, it
going
does.
for a zombie. But he just looks like a cute little werewolf puppy.
Do not drip on the carpet, please.
I'm not trying
It'll
to.
hurt you if you drip on the carpet. Oh, my Lanta.
So we just do this, right?
Oh, it's gonna stick to your face. That was not a good idea.
I think I got a problem.
You're leaking there, dude.
I think I got a problem.
You haven't been eating enough brains to kind of fill the holes.
Okay. It's gonna stick to your face. Okay.
Okay. Oh, it itches now. There it is. Blue. Leia has no idea what the heck to think right now. She's like, I thought I was done with this.
She's like, what's wrong with my daddy? Is he okay?
She's seen this all of her life, so she's very like
She's very used to
whatever
this right
about
now,
it.
yeah. She's used to this.
She used to even come to haunted house with us.
She
and
did.
hang out in the car.
She hung out with all the zombies and everything, and she had no problem with it. She loved it. She used to run around the graveyard.
Miles Cook says, dude, you might want to get that checked out.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you guys missed in the beginning, apparently some zombie warning going on. And what happened now?
You promised Jess a $1,000 shopping spree.
No.
Kiss was not a part of the agreement. You just promised her $1,000 to go shopping.
She gets it whatever she wants anyways. It's okay. What are you doing? I gotta go wash my hands.
Sure you don't touch me.
I have to wash my hands.
She's like, you are not touching me, dude.
Don't make the dog eat that stuff.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
good.
More subscriptions will help fix him.
No.
a brain a day, you know the rest.
Brain awake.
Brain a day keeps me alive.
Puppy, what's the matter?
I gotta go wash my hands.
Hearing
Before I
me.
touch anything around here. That's why I put this on too. This way it can drip onto here.
Oh, that's why.
Yes. I'll be right back. I gotta wash my hands. They're all gooey and nasty.
Throw away your trash while you're away. J Kite, make sure to check out everyone's channel in the chat. You might find some really fun ones.
Thanks for hanging out, Jay.
Enjoy your coaster day tomorrow.
For real.
He didn't even throw away his trash. What's wrong with him?
Of course not. Danny doesn't throw away trash. Ever.
Have you trained Leah? Has he trained Leah to throw it away for him yet?
No, not at all.
It's cool. cold up here in Kansas too, J Kite. I know what you mean. That cool
Yeah,
front definitely come through.
It's been really cold here too, especially since that storm came through. It's been freezing.
Okay. So this jumpsuit's actually famous too.
It's a famous jumpsuit.
Mhm.
Was it worn by Elvis Presley?
No, it was worn by me in a commercial.
A commercial.
Yes.
Haven't we shared that commercial with people?
No.
I would like to point out for this commercial, I did the makeup.
Yeah.
Well, of course you did. I'm sure it looked really amazing.
Yeah. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. Well, I know we can. Jess is gonna. If you did scare by the sound, it should come up. So much candy. Jay said, "What? I'm listening."
If you have leftovers candy, you can donate it to your local or dentist, and they actually will mail it to the troops overseas.
Or you can mail it to me and Jess, and we'll eat it for you. Oh, look at this. Spooky Shelly. Hello, lady.
Hi.
How are you,
You
Shelly?
look beautiful.
Or you can mail it to me.
Hold on. Hello.
Okay.
I wanted to shut the other stream off. So
Gotcha.
good evening.
Happy Halloween.
Good evening.
Halloween.
I love the get up, Shelly.
Thank you.
Not a problem. So
Jess, I've been waiting to meet you for so long. Hello, darling.
I know. Finally,
Mwah,
I'm so sorry we missed you on Thursday.
yeah,
We had no internet.
that storm killed us.
Well,
So
we will still do a spooky stream. I don't care what time of year it is.
neither do we. It's okay.
For sure.
Hi, Lena. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Shelly.
How are you?
I'm doing just fine.
You look so good. I love it.
Today is my Christmas.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. I keep telling people it's like this is my holy day. Leave me alone.
I'm dressed up. I'm a tired teacher.
All right.
Paraprofessional to be.
We found the commercial.
All right.
Okay, let's see this commercial.
Share.
Where did everyone go? Steer bus sound. Steer bus sound. Weekends in October.
See? The famous jumpsuit.
That was you? Was that you?
That was me. With the same jumpsuit.
Awesome. That's so cool.
Exactly.
That's so very cool.
So how many trick-or-treaters did you have, Shelly?
I live too far away from town to have any trick-or-treaters here, which is unfortunate because I love to decorate for Halloween. So I put up most of my stuff here.
Shelly and I were going back one night about it with the conversation, and she's like, my husband keeps hinting to me about a warehouse down the road. I'm like, well, just do a haunted house.
He said, Cheryl, there's this abandoned warehouse. Wouldn't it be cool to do like a haunt there? I'm like, yeah. So how much do they want? Can we lease it for a season?
Well, usually that's how it works is like these haunted houses come in and they basically rent it out for a month. Or they just go straight on and buy the property and keep their stuff up all year round and constantly keep working on it.
Yeah.
Or they just move for like 3 months or so. They rented out from like September, October, November. Obviously, September and November are put up and take down times, and
Right.
October is just operation time. So
Your makeup looks cool, by the way. It is really hard. Like the whole time you were doing yours, I was working on mine. So I was like, oh my God, I would be doing, the
Awesome.
other. I just used clown makeup and some eyeshadow.
Hey, it works. It looks great.
Good.
Try to get some teeth and then a little regular on the side. But yeah, it's a little different from my evil Annie, but I still had to wear my white hair. So,
There
or
you
evil
go.
Alice. Did you see what I did?
I
When you guys,
rewatched the stream, yes, and that was great. She did like.
you sure it was great? Because I felt, oh my gosh, I'm failing terribly.
No, look. As we said earlier, you can't fail at Halloween makeup. You're supposed to look like a monster, like I could sit here and be like, well, I didn't like what I did, but it is what it is,
Great option. No.
And the lighting and everything helps as well.
I see that. Shelly, your setup has come a long way.
Yeah, it's always morphing, by the way.
I mean, that's with us too. I mean, if you've seen us from the
We
beginning,
need a bigger space. We need
I need an actual studio. That's what I need. Like,
we've got a whole room.
I know, I have a whole room too. It's my headquarters.
literally our second bedroom that we just made into a whole studio.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I mean,
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm talking with Jess and stuff. It's so cool.
I know.
We have so much in common. Oh my gosh. Oh, speaking of which, this is
Girl.
my
Oh,
Mm.
that's awesome.
isn't she adorable?
Have that one. But yes, that is.
Was that a
awesome.
hint?
I need a Gomez to go with my Morticia.
I have the Barbie dolls.
Then my other favorite is this one. This is my Buffy.
That's awesome.
When she goes to fight the master.
Mine are on a super high shelf, so I can't get at most of those. Oh, I think Danny went to get the Barbie dolls.
You can't get at most of them, you poor girl.
So I have.
I print it. Oh yes. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. I didn't know those existed.
It took me years to find those. Like I saw them one day at Toys R Us and didn't get it, and then they disappeared for years. It took years and years to find a set.
Really? Oh my gosh. I love that. I love that movie. It's such a great movie.
Yeah.
I printed this on my 3D printer.
Telling me about these Barbie dolls, and she's like, the Addams Family Barbie dolls now. And I'm online searching and searching and searching. And the prices for these things, I'm like, Jess, you're out of your mind. Finally found one person selling them for $40. And I'm talking everybody else.
Oh, there you go.
400,
Yeah,
500,
really
1,000. And I'm like, geez. So I saw that. I was like, yeah, Christmas.
So do you guys, I don't know if you guys are Buffy the Vampire fans,
Oh, cool.
but this is her steak, Mr. Pointy. I 3D printed this yesterday.
Did you really? That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
And it's like a wood filament.
Mm,
So
that is so cool.
That's so high quality too.
Yeah.
this looks amazing. So I also did a wood of Oogie Boogie.
Oh, he came out so good.
Well, we're
Right?
going the nightmare route now. I guess we can start breaking rules out
Oh,
here.
boy.
So, so you guys know my birthday was 10 days ago, right?
Yes.
And a bunch. I walk into work one day and I get a bunch of this stuff handed to me. So that
Oh wow.
I didn't even know this existed. It's a mayor's car.
I haven't seen that
It's a
either.
remote control car though, and it's the mayor's car. I was like, what the heck? But wait, there's a lot more. Like this was awesome.
But wait.
Like,
There's a blanket you can't see because it's on my bed.
yeah, it was like a whole like all this stuff came from Walgreens. It looked like, and Walgreens had a whole like Jack and Sally Nightmare Before Christmas blanket. It's
It's
it
like
fits
a
on a
lot.
queen size bed.
Yeah,
you know.
bigger than those like usually like little fleece blankets that you get. Like they're usually kind
Right,
of
you
small.
can only get them for twin size. I hate that.
Yeah.
This is actually a queen size bed. It's not a queen size bed. So I didn't know this existed either.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the bunny,
That is awesome.
and then the second it was only 2 in the series, and then the both of them, the snowmobile Jack from inside of Christmas Land, Christmas Town there, when he's wearing the snow goggles.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's great.
and then the sewing Sally pop.
Aw, look how cute she is.
There's more.
Love it.
It was with the lollipop in his beard and the candy corn.
I love show and tell.
I know.
No, he's not there.
Oh, he's not. Okay. Vampire Jack. It's either Walgreens exclusive, so.
Walgreens has cool stuff.
Nightmare.
No, this one's not Nightmare Before Christmas, but it's still awesome and it's still a Walgreens exclusive. The Invisible Man.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. So I walk into work one day and I get all this handed to me, and I was like, okay, sure. I'm like, I don't think you guys realize what you just handed me, but sure.
You walked into work and you were gifted with all those wonderful things.
Yeah. Right? It's so awesome.
That's awesome.
Well, Danny, I'm going to have to go. It is 10 o'clock here, and it has been a very long day, so I'm actually going to be headed for bed.
You have
Thank
a
you
great
so
night,
much for
Lena.
hanging out,
Thank you,
Lena.
Lena, for coming on. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Enjoyed it. In the chat, make sure if you haven't yet, make sure to like this video. Make sure to subscribe if you are new, and make sure that bell is solid and not outlined so you don't miss any of their live streams or vlogs.
Thank you, Lena.
Have a good night.
You too, Lena.
Bye.
I mean,
Oh, I forgot to turn this on. This is I've been printing like crazy with my 3D printer, so I've been going to Halloween.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's cool.
Is it too bright?
no,
It's good. I can see it.
that's
There
awesome.
we go.
Perfect. That's awesome.
That is so cool.
That is awesome.
All right. And then we got, oh my gosh, you guys. All right. You might recognize these guys. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let me back it up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Is it coming in?
Yeah.
Mhm.
They call it the Three Wise Men of like Halloween.
That is so cool.
That is awesome.
So you did an awesome job with those.
And then I got like a Night of the Living Dead.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that is,
These are the ones that you sent me the other day, right?
that's cool.
And then the one I ended up, it's like 4 pieces, and I ended up putting together. So it goes around a candle over there.
Yeah.
That looks pretty cool. And then I got like some Jack Skellington ears that I printed. And instead of like a bow, I'm doing a,
Bat ears.
yeah, I'm going to do the
Like-
bow tie
Yeah.
instead of like the bow,
So cool.
which I think will be cool.
That is awesome.
Right now, I have something that should be done soon. It's the Angel of Death.
Awesome.
So it's like an angel standing on like a pile of skulls, and then she's holding a skull.
That's cool.
Yeah, she should be done soon.
Well, that was like, we went kind of vintage this Halloween, so I mean, I don't know if you saw the last things that we found. The for these.
Oh yes, I saw those on your pumpkin carving.
Yeah.
Those are so cute.
Not only do we have those, they're up there. We got the masks too.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that one. And we have the pumpkin one too. I'm not taking him. We'll just stay right there.
I can't reach it, so.
Yeah. The wall behind us. I put them up on the Batman poster around the frame there. So.
You know, I like the plastic masks, like they're clear and then it's got the painted face on.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Those are so cool and creepy, but so simple and effective.
Yeah.
Like they have the male and the female versions of them too.
Right? I like
you
them.
can put makeup on them and wash them off and use them again.
Exactly. Oh, I did another version of I did a larger and I did it in the wood filament of Sam.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So this is the first one that I sent you was this little guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
So I just have to take the supports and stuff off. But I think it looks really cool.
That's
Yeah.
not awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I go nuts, y'all.
And Trick or Treat's awesome. Just an awesome movie too. So.
Non-Halloween related though. Printed this guy.
Who's that? Who's that?
Aw.
Oh, okay.
Okay, my goodness, camera, come on.
Good child.
The child with the star.
See, I'm going to say this is most people would probably dislike me for the conversation I had with Jess yesterday about the
Don't
child.
maybe he's just being ridiculous.
Well,
So
All
there
right.
you go.
so
No, you're just being inflammatory. You're just being
it's
ridiculous.
called The Mandalorian, okay? It's
Okay.
not called The Mandalorian and the Child, okay?
Well, that point, I agree with you on that. The child storyline can't last forever.
No, it can't. I think they should just kill him.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
Kill who?
The child.
No.
So then how are you going to get rid of him?
Get him
You
where you're supposed to go, stupid.
But
You
then,
don't-
but you're going to take away the. If in Star Wars history, it's always you kill the person off if you don't want them to be focused on.
No, that's not true.
They killed Vader off. They killed Qui-Gon off.
They didn't kill Luke.
Huh?
They didn't kill Luke, and he was well focused on.
Ooh.
That's a gray area. I mean,
Come on.
He's just being ridiculous.
Now with Qui-Gon Jinn, I was disappointed. He was taken out. I was disappointed we lost Han Solo. You know,
yeah.
but
Well, I mean, Harrison Ford for years and years and years has always said, "I'm done. I'm done. I'm done." So
that broke my heart.
he said it since the first movie.
Well, I was 5 years old, so I had no clue he was saying those things. And I had a Harrison Ford crush. I had no idea. So when I found out, I was so disappointed.
But so what do you think? What they just get rid of put him to his location? Then people are going to riot. They're like, "Oh, if he goes, I'm going." Like, I mean, come on, they're going to pull a Daryl Dixon
He's being ridiculous.
with the child. You're going to pull a Daryl with the child.
Ridiculous.
Daryl?
Child goes, we riot. You know, I mean, this is what's going to happen.
No, it's not.
No, I think a lot of people are going to stand up for the child and not let anything happen.
That's what I'm saying. Is he's
He's just talking about killing him because Danny likes to be a jerk. And
everything must die.
I mean, in reality, his storyline will last as
But-
long as it lasts, and then they'll
but-
probably move on to something else. Like, The Mandalorian's like, oh, I'm supposed to get him to his people. So that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna get to his people, obviously.
We still have right, but we still have Boba.
Yeah.
Back, so you know, which is pretty cool because, like, if you go back and watch Return of the Jedi,
Yep.
you didn't actually see him die. You saw him fall in.
Mm.
It doesn't mean
Right.
he died.
He had a rocket on his back and a blaster and everything. I mean, come on. And just like what did I say yesterday? What I kept saying yesterday. Well, I don't know if we should give. Have you seen the new episode or no?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, is it safe to talk
No,
about
I don't
it,
know.
or is it? I mean, it's at more than 24 hours, right? I mean, is it safe to talk about it? I mean,
Mm,
Jonathan, you're my go-to for this kind of stuff right now. Is it safe to talk about the new episode of The Mandalorian 24 hours after? I mean, it's the weekend. People were home doing mostly nothing this weekend.
seems like
probably.
it should be.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Spoiler alert, Danny's about to say something.
I mean, look, when something's this big and there's an opening this big, you can just walk down it and then walk back out, like certain events, right? I mean, really, I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Boba Fett walking into a sandworm, he can go down there, use his rocket on his back, and walk out. I mean,
Even though the rocket was a little defective because it got busted up, and that's why you went spiraling down there, anyways, right?
right, but it's gonna have to explode somewhere, anyways. And anybody spiraled down there, he could have strapped it off, and it just boom.
Especially after they showed you how Mando did it, how Jin did it.
Right, right.
Just saying. All right, so I want to talk spooky.
Okay.
I didn't get to talk spooky with you guys on Thursday. I was so looking forward to it.
We were too. I really were too. So.
Again, we're gonna have to do it anyways. I don't care what time of year it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You can talk spooky whenever you want. That's fine.
Creepy and they're spooky.
Exactly.
Spooky.
Have you just noticed it's a little weird? You try to find spooky places to go all year.
Yeah, there's not much up here in the northern part of Michigan,
But that's what makes it spooky.
yeah. There's a place just over in Mackinac City. It's like a haunt, and it's like all year long, but it's like kid haunt. It's not like grown up haunt. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like, okay.
Right.
I want a little more.
Frankenstein's Castle in Niagara. Like the Niagara Falls area, like over the Canada side of it. There's that haunted house, Frankenstein's Castle.
Never been.
You see the photos from it all the time. It's the one where that's the one where those photos that they kept taking and putting online, where people were like freaking out and stuff. That's where that was. And but apparently that's there was only one good scare in there, and that was it. So.
So just before it came on stream, I was watching one of my Halloween favorites. 1988 Pumpkinhead.
Nice.
Okay. I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah.
Wow. Not many people actually will say that their favorite, like one of their favorite movies is Pumpkinhead.
What you doing it, Holly? OMG. Love it.
You don't come across many people that say Pumpkinhead. They're like, oh, Freddy, Jason. You don't hear Pumpkinhead, Pinhead, or any of these.
Yeah, rarely.
Right? So yeah, I was watching that, and then I texted you earlier on Antenna, because I use one of those.
We have right here too.
So Comet TV was playing Night of the Demons.
Okay.
Which is where they have the Halloween party at like the mortuary.
Yeah.
And that's when I first fell in love with the band Bauhaus. is when she's dancing in front of the fire after being possessed.
Yeah.
But one of the creepiest things was her floating down the hallway. I think that will forever be like one of the creepiest scenes ever for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then after that, I was surprised, but not so much because it was Comet, but I hadn't seen it on TV in forever, which was Hell Night with Linda Blair.
Wow. Yeah.
OMG. That was so good. But I had to leave it because I went over onto the East Coast over on Lake Huron tonight to catch tonight's full moon.
Oh, wow.
It'll be the last full moon on Halloween until 2039.
Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, here in Atlanta, it's too cloudy out tonight to actually see it. So, when I was taking the dog out, I was like, "Can I see you?" He said, "No, I'm hiding. I'm behind the clouds, and that's it." So,
There was like a good portion of cloud because I was over in the lake, and I've been trying to catch it rising over the lake. But there was a good portion of cloud, and then it started coming up from behind the clouds.
Nice.
And then it went up into some clouds, came out from behind the clouds and went in the clouds, and it was gone. But it was like a blood moon. It was beautiful. So I did get a video of it. So I'll be sharing that soon.
yeah, that's cool. Like I was looking. I'm like, "Can I get you?" Like we got the first one from the season, but it ain't gonna let us get this one this year on Halloween. So.
I was glad it made its presence for me this evening, but still is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I've been hearing like a lot of other horror movies, and I've been writing down ones that aren't so much said.
Right.
So like along with Hell Night and Pumpkinhead, Night of the Demons, I don't hear a lot of people talk about it's a sci-fi horror. It was called Life Force,
I don't know if I saw that.
where they went out onto a comet and they went inside the comet. They found these 3 perfectly preserved bodies, human bodies. They looked human.
Huh. Never seen it.
They bring them back to Earth. One that's a female and 2 males, and she's like perfect and beautiful. And when she ends up coming to, she goes around and sucks the life force out of people and just drain them. So they're like, oh my gosh, it's really cool. But then they go and suck the life force out of other people. And eventually you have everything that's, because if they don't, they'll just like crumble and die. Another
May,
one.
how are you? Welcome in, May. Virtual hugs. We appreciate it.
Salem's Lot, Stephen King.
Yes. Yes. I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah.
With Hutch from Starsky and Hutch.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it Starsky? Starsky, yeah, it was Starsky. Frighteners with Michael J. Fox.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
Frighteners.
Frighteners
I haven't seen that.
with Michael J. Fox and the ghost.
You would have been too young.
I haven't seen that.
Critters.
Good one.
Do you remember Critters?
Oh, hell
Yes.
yeah.
Just said, hell yeah.
Like, yeah, those 80s horror movies was what was on all the time when I was a kid. Like, oh, is it somebody's house or whatever?
These were like the Halloween night like movies, like
Exactly.
movies. Like
you
that's
can't
why
have chocolate.
Leia, you can't have chocolate. Go away.
Phantasm. Do you remember Phantasm with the sphere that had the blades that came out?
I'm surprised you haven't seen
I-
that.
Mortuary and everything.
But that's a great one.
All right, you should be writing a list, Danny.
I should.
Sleepwalkers. Another
Yes.
Stephen King.
Yes.
Like,
Underrated.
there's so many of those Stephen King movies that could be redone instead of doing like it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Salem's Lot could definitely use
They did do a redo of Salem's Lot, and it was not.
And it was bad, right?
It was bad. It was bad. The first one's so good.
Yeah.
My last one on my list is, well, that I can think of at the moment, is My Haunted Honeymoon.
Oh, that movie is so good.
Right? Liam Neeson and yeah.
Oh man, I freak a lot of people out. It's okay.
But yeah, that My Haunted Honeymoon movie used to be on HBO all the time when I was young. So it's one of those movies that just like got played constantly.
Great movie.
We didn't have like 100 cable channels. We had like 30 if you were lucky. Like if you had like good cable.
Unless you had a bootleg box.
You got from channel 2 to 29, which was NTV, and that was
Right. Exactly. Wasn't a lot of options.
Nope.
And then you were the remote. So tonight, when you're done with your stream, is there going to be a Halloween movie that you're going to watch?
There's always a Halloween
Definitely,
movie.
but I don't know which one right now. I don't think we settled on. We've just been watching Halloween movies every day. And we watched a bunch of them the other day when we had no internet.
So we went through the whole DVD collection.
So all of our, like, thank God, I mean, I got rid of like 90% of my DVDs, but I still probably have about 100. So it tells you how many I used to have.
And they're all horror. We kept all the horror, so.
Well, I watched all like the good Halloween ones. Like I watched The Worst Witch when he wasn't home. I watched The Birds. I watched Mad Monster Party.
Yep. That's another underrated movie right there. Is the Mad Monster Party?
It's not really a movie. It's one of those like Rankin and Bass like
Stop
holiday
motion
specials or whatever.
But it's Halloween one. It's a Halloween stop motion, and it's not Christmas. It's not Rudolph. I mean, come on. So it's fine.
They never play that like on TV ever.
No, they don't.
So it may be once, even in the 80s.
I don't know why they don't play it on TV.
I ordered one the other day. I got it in the mail. I already bought it for my mom because it's her favorite. But Fright Night. Remember Fright Night?
Yep.
Charlie Brewster.
They're always at like conventions and stuff when we go. Yep.
So the original is way better than the remake.
Yeah.
Jonathan, you know you're right about that, brother.
Now AMC has been playing Halloween like marathons, but
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have to watch this.
We don't get AMC.
No, we just get their filming locations.
We've been doing a whole lot of stuff on like Turner Classic Movies.
Yeah.
What was I watching today?
I don't. You watched The Blob.
Oh yeah, I watched The Blob yesterday.
Oh.
I was watching Creature from the Black Lagoon earlier, but I didn't finish it. I'll have to finish that.
So you got to see what?
Creature. We always fall asleep during Creature.
You fell asleep, not me. I've seen it.
I know. I have too.
Well, I did actually fall asleep eventually, but it was pretty long.
It is.
I missed like the last maybe like 10 minutes or something like that.
I would like to have more of the black and white classics, like The Mummy with Boris Karloff and stuff like that.
And they're all on Hulu right now. Like
Are
if
they?
you go under the Hulu, yeah. I don't know if it's because we have live
All the
TV.
Frankensteins?
Like Curse of Dracula is on there, I know.
See, I like the Frankenstein
The
ones.
Mummy's on there.
I like all the
A
Universal
couple of the
ones.
Frankensteins are on there.
Okay. See, I like the Universal ones, but I like the Frankenstein ones. It's just the story behind it. It's like, especially when he comes up and meets the little girl, like
Mm,
that's the true meaning of the movie right there.
You know that
Yeah.
to Transylvania
Precious.
right?
No, it was in drug. I don't believe you just said that.
That's it. That's what we're watching today.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Transylvania 65000. It is
Transylvania.
Monster Squad. Uh-huh.
I have Monster Squad on the DVD.
That's a good movie.
It was for a long time. I don't know if it was on there so long, but
Even though my internet has not been out, I watched the first 4 episodes of Alien
nice.
because Alien's like my favorite.
Alien was a creepy movie, but it was creepy in a good way.
And Sigourney Weaver was a badass.
Yeah, I mean, look, what wasn't she a badass in? I mean, that Ghostbusters.
Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah. So.
Which is a great take with Evil Dead, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another one of my favorites.
So we're trying to figure out why Cabin in the Woods falls under horror, but at the same time it falls under comedy. If you look it up under any streaming service, it's always under comedy.
The only thing I can think about is the zombie part out in the dark wood part. Like,
Yeah.
that's the only time I can think of because it was kind of funny. But even just the regular Evil Dead, they considered also kind of comedic.
Yeah.
But
You
that
know, they're sitting there going, you know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. They don't consider it comedy, but they consider Cabin in the Woods comedy. I'm like, makes
Yeah.
no sense.
That's like Cabin Fever. That's not very comedic either, but
Right.
I'm not sure why. Because that was pretty bloody, Cabin in the Woods. I think that was more bloody than the Evil Dead. Army of Darkness now, that one's comedic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Just even that animation in there was funny.
No, I like Evil Dead. I found out.
I'll give it to you. 100%. Okay. You win.
Bruce Campbell and the director, they're from Michigan. But
Oh, yeah.
I found out that I did not know this, but it's supposed to be set, Evil Dead is supposed to be set in Tennessee.
Oh, really?
But it was filmed in New Zealand.
There's a
No.
lot of things that are filmed in New Zealand had that scenery.
But we weren't looking for like Mountain Nest and kind of Lord of the Rings effect. We were just looking for Cabin in the Woods, right?
Really?
And there's lots of that here in Michigan.
You could have came
All
to
over
Tennessee,
where they
Georgia.
film everything anyway.
Yeah. If it's something like that, nowadays it's filmed here in Georgia.
But Ash versus Evil, that series was funny. It was good.
Yeah, we watched that, right? Yeah, I surprisingly sat through the whole thing. We were like, okay, we can deal with this. This is funny. It's not scary, it's not, but it's funny. Like,
Yeah. Bruce Campbell's great.
Yeah.
And then they bring the $6 Million Man as his dad. I thought was cool.
see, here's the thing with Bruce Campbell is Bruce Campbell really, he lives like he's Ash. Because he is probably one of the only actors that actually loves the role that he took on. And he's like, yep, I'm Ash.
100%.
He's like, give me my chainsaw and I'm ready to go. And he'll stop and take a photo with you. Like when he goes to these conventions and stuff, he'll go dressed up as Ash.
Oh, I love that.
Bruce. He'll go as Ash. He'll have the chainsaw and everything.
And shotgun. Yeah.
Yeah, he does
The Delta 88 too.
Yeah, I know. I remember one convention, he actually showed up in the car.
Awesome. So supposedly, the director, I can't think of his name. So they hooked up here in Michigan. They raised money to create the movie Evil Dead.
Yeah.
But the Delta 88 has shown up in other movies that the director has done.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like the Spider-Man movie from back in the early 2000s, the Delta 88, I believe, is what the uncle drove.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So keep your eyes open for that Delta 88. It's funny because we had one for a little while.
It was a common car. I mean, it was like Nova.
Land yacht.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like the Nova. Either you had the 2-door sports car or you had the 4-door family car. You know, under the same name.
Mm-hmm.
So Jonathan's actually saying Toxic Avenger. How can we forget about good old Toxie?
Uh-oh.
One of the highest points of Dragon
All right.
Con.
Am I still lagging or am I done lagging?
You're good. You're good. So, yeah, Jonathan was mentioning Toxic Avenger.
You look like the Toxic Avenger.
I know. Can you hear us? You good?
Somebody else here in my house is trying to use the internet.
Uh-oh.
No.
I have to go take them out.
The kids are trying to play video games.
I guess I could have went more shading right here.
Oh, no, it looks good.
It does look good. I mean, at least yours is easier to clean up than what I did.
Yeah, it's always crazy when he shows up.
All right, I'm still lagging.
Oh wow, Jonathan, that's great, Jonathan.
Oh, I would love to meet Bruce.
So I don't know if you know what you saw I brought out last week. So Jonathan actually went and got it today.
Oh, he did?
Jonathan went and got it. I'm such a horrible influence for Jonathan that he actually went out and got it today. I'll show you what Jonathan actually got because I have it first. And hold on.
Terrible that we're the adults that spend most of our money on toys. That's just it is.
This is what Jonathan is yelling at me about.
Congratulations, Jonathan.
Congratulations, Jonathan. You are now the proud owner of one said Echo Pack.
You got a ghost pack?
Yep. The Proton Pack.
Yeah.
I mean, we're ready for any situation around here.
You got your zombie ammo too?
Of course. It's called Leia. He's such an enabler. Miles, you were right. Yep. I mean, there's other things, Jonathan said he's going back for tomorrow because of me.
Yeah, that's where I'm getting dragged tomorrow is to Spirit Halloween, the day after Halloween.
Yep.
Because that seems like a great idea.
It does.
They're not going to have anything I want, for sure.
They'll have everything I want.
They're still stocking things.
There'll be something I want.
Like the Beetlejuice stuff hasn't been in stocking. Like,
oh my gosh, so this
ever.
Beetlejuice stuff this year is gone, off the shelf quick.
Yeah, we went like a month ago to try to get stuff and couldn't get anything.
Quick story.
Yeah.
I was at Walmart bought the Beetlejuice DVD, came home all excited, opened it. Beetlejuice wasn't in there.
No.
Oh no,
There were 2 other movies in there.
really?
It was the live version of the Jungle Book,
Oh jeez.
and what's that cheerleading movie with Kirsten Dunst?
Bring it on.
Yes.
Are you serious? Beetlejuice. I mean,
No Beetlejuice, freaking Jungle Book, and Bring It On.
I guess
What?
So bad.
And I can't take it back to Walmart. They're not going to believe me that I unwrapped it from the cellophane and that's what I got. They're going to think, oh, she's tossing back these 2 lame ass movies.
was it sealed?
So crazy.
Was it what?
Was it sealed?
It was sealed. Yes.
So weird.
Right? Like, how does that even get close to the Beetlejuice section?
Nobody had a bad day at work. They were like, F this
Oh
shit.
my gosh. So, I have to repurchase that movie. I hope I get it.
Oh wow. Wow
You
says
can't have
my
this.
local spirit was picked over. It was empty.
Yeah, like we passed by a couple days ago because Danny had to go tool shopping
Yeah,
next door
I had-
anyway.
You gotta love it when you get, Harbor Freight and Spirit that right next to each other.
Oh yeah, it's great.
It's great
Harbor
for me.
It's great.
It's great for me.
I feel that way if I'm close to a Hobby Lobby, but thank goodness I'm like an hour away. Hobby Lobby can get me.
You get a lot of people.
I used to be like that with like Michael's or Joann's. Yeah.
Oh, I can make this and this. You can go down each aisle and come up with something that you can create. I'm eating
Yeah, up in New York, we didn't have Hot Rod.
sweet tarts chewies.
Ooh.
Yummy.
No, I gotta get those for you now too.
Well, we didn't get anything fruity. We just have all different
Well,
kinds.
I have to say the minis are good, but I like the regular size chewies better. So just a heads up, because I love sweet tarts, but the regular size is better.
Gotcha.
Puppy, I can't give you this.
Leia, you can't have chocolate. Go away.
I can only give you the green Kit Kats. That's all.
So do we got like Spirit up by you or and like Party City and stuff like that or no? Wow.
I don't get nothing like that.
Wow.
No. See, when I was downstate, there was a store that would open up and have the Halloween stuff. So I was really anxious to do like special effects makeup. Like when I was younger, I was big into horror films. I got the Fangora magazine.
Yeah.
Learn how to do all that stuff,
Yeah.
Then I had a daughter that was into the Halloween and she would let me paint her face. So we'd go every Halloween to the store and I'd just grab all the paints or whatever. So like this is like a collection of just stuff I've collected over the years.
Right.
But we've been up here for 6 years now and I have not shopped Halloween at all, which is just really, really foreign to me. It's not normal.
Crazy.
So having the YouTube channel and finding other YouTubers that enjoy Halloween or like the scary like I do,
Yeah.
has been awesome.
Exactly. You definitely found us, like. And honestly, we've been doing pretty well with our channel this season. I'll tell you that. Like, a lot of people have been coming to us for a lot of stuff.
I took like about a month and a half off. I took a break. And so,
Sometimes you need to. It's all right.
and
right.
I'm just balancing out if the YouTube thing is really for me. So I dipped my toes in. I put some videos out because initially it's supposed to be for my photography and stuff.
Right.
Then we had, stuff happen this year. So
Yeah.
I started doing a little bit more live streaming.
Right.
Still not sure if it's what I want to do, other than maybe, once in a while kind of a thing. So.
Right. Well, it's like with us. If we're not going to have fun doing it, we're not going to do it. Like we make it fun. Like our Saturday stream, like you see us, we only do Saturday live stream really. Unless we're invited on somebody else's stream or something,
Right.
And it's fine because it gets a chance for us to reach out. It's like more of a Q&A streams for us. Like, yeah, we call it different things every time, every once we try to make it a little fun with different topics and stuff like that. But it's more for us to reach out to people that actually watch us and say, hey, what's going on? What do you want to ask us? And go from that way. And we make it fun. But everything we do, it's us going out and having fun.
Yeah, that's what I do. I do that. But then I come back and I've got all this video footage, photography, and then my husband's drone footage. And then it's like hours of editing.
So, but he has a.
Something on
Does he have a drone channel or?
No, he didn't. He doesn't want to create a channel.
That's because there's big time channels for drones right now.
Oh yeah, he's a big fan. He's been a fan. He builds his own drones.
Oh really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But he just wants to get that aerial footage for like my view where I can't see and add it to my videos.
Okay.
But
There's
that's
nothing
a
wrong
lot
with
of
that.
editing. You know what I mean?
He's just having fun flying the drone. That's what he's doing.
Exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-mm. At least we can find something fun to do together while I'm taking photos. He's got something to do.
And that's where our channel started from too. It just because we have nothing down here. We don't have family. Everybody's like, oh, what did you guys do? What did you guys do? So we're like, well, we're just gonna start filming it, and this way you guys can see what we did.
Mm-hmm.
And it grew from there. It was more for my sister to see what we're doing, honestly.
Aww.
And,
I got to do it for my family down south because I always want to know they're down in Mississippi and Louisiana.
right.
What are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm always sending photos and videos, and I'm thinking, you know what? And like to multiple people, I'm just going to put it on YouTube. Send you the link.
Exactly. Central location, everybody can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
like,
already going, so I might as well share it.
right. And that's like people are like, oh, where do you guys like? They see us at Six Flags. They're like, oh, you guys are a theme park. I'm like, no, I'm not a theme park channel. We're a mismatch channel that does everything. We're just a channel that we take you along on fun adventures. That's basically it.
Jonathan says he builds RC cars. Now I've done that before. I did the
Jonathan
electric
builds
ones.
everything. Don't let Jonathan fool you. He
Oh
builds,
no,
he builds robots. Okay, like.
that's
I'm
pretty
sure
cool.
his whole house is run on like Gundam robots.
I like the anime figures that he builds too.
Yeah, Jonathan's very talented.
Speaking of which, I'm wondering how much further I got on my print over here.
Kate
Let me check that out. Oh, my cape is caught.
problems. Oh, okay then.
All right.
Oh, okay. Well, you can have that seat back then. I can have mine.
She's
Okay.
up.
Jess had to go feed sugar gliders real quick.
Please do.
Yeah. But yeah, Jonathan, you're very talented. That's all I know, buddy. I mean, you're talented with those too, Shelly. I mean, that's awesome.
So this is the one that I put them all together.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you do? Put a tea light in that?
Yeah, I got like a candle I got set in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Return to the Living Dead, I think, is my favorite zombie film. And it is comedic.
Oh, it is 100%.
It's so 80s. I love it.
Yep. You can't get any more 80s than that.
Love this movie. You know,
Jonathan
gosh.
said, let's not talk about model trains. Yeah, exactly. Jonathan's Yeah, I know how you're into those. My father-in-law's into those, Jonathan.
Let's see if I can see that.
What is that? Oh, wow. Yeah, I see. That's awesome, Shelly. I love that.
If it would ever come in, that would be great.
Yeah, I really like that. That's so cool.
It won't come in, will it?
Yeah,
But yeah.
that's awesome.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having way too much fun.
That's
Way
all right,
too
though.
much.
You know, keeping yourself busy.
Well, winter is coming, so I'm going to be
So
spending
they
a
all
lot more
say.
time indoors, you know. So
Yeah.
This is pretty cool. This is the poison apple.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wow, that looks really good.
So I need to paint that.
That is cool.
Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it turned out really good.
So what are you going to do? Open an Etsy shop with all this? Or?
Unfortunately, no. When I start making my own designs, I can probably sell what I do. But these are the people's models and stuff that they've created. And you get to print them for personal use.
Gotcha. But
So-
you can't sell. Gotcha.
Not unless you make some kind of deal where they make commission. And of course, that makes all sense to me, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've looked for a lot of things and I found that there's a lot of things I'd like to design. So maybe eventually I'll get there.
Yeah.
I use VR, virtual reality, Google Tilt Brush, where I get to create things in 3D. So I like make my own art, you know, in 3D,
Or
which
you
is
could
pretty
use
cool.
the Oculus for that, or
Yeah, the Oculus, and I can't think of the other one because we don't have the Oculus, but it's the other headset that we use. And
Okay.
then just
Miles asking what printer you're running.
the Ender 3 Pro, I think it is. It's pretty cool. It's got a dragon on it. I love dragons.
I mean, let's see if I can take this guy down. We got him.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. He lights up.
See, that kind of looks like my Reaper back here
Yeah.
with the little electric kind of thing going on.
That
Very
one.
cool.
Yeah. So.
So, in my stream the other night, did you see I played like 70s, 80s Halloween commercials?
I did, and that was awesome. I love that.
Oh my gosh. And then it showed like all the cool like 80s movies that was coming out at the time.
Yep. That's
And
like horror trailers from that time frame were awesome too.
Definitely.
Horror trailers now are nothing like what they used to do.
And I didn't know that you could call and talk to Freddy Krueger on the phone.
You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
1-800-TALK-TO-FRED or whatever. 900-TALK-TO-FRED or whatever it was like that.
Was it $2 for the first minute and 35 cents for each additional minute?
Yeah.
I'm like, why on earth would I want to talk to Freddy?
And it was geared to little kids.
Yeah. And they had his like blades all scraping across, which is always creepy. That's my sister's favorite.
Yeah.
It's a great film, though. That's Johnny Depp's first horror film. Our
Well,
first,
that's what I was just
first
gonna ask
movie.
you. What do you feel about this new Johnny Depp announcement?
I have not heard new Johnny Depp announcement. Please don't. What is that?
Jess and I do not like it. I'll tell you
What?
that. Oh, he is.
What?
I don't think that's anything confirmed.
Tim Burton and Addams Family. I saw posts about it. It's not. I don't think we don't think it's confirmed, but he's supposed to play Gomez. Need Gore. What is up, buddy? Shelly, if you want to see anything really cool with horror movies, Need Gore is your channel to go to. He will review the hell out of a horror movie.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Need Gore.
Yeah. He's awesome. His live streams are awesome. His videos are awesome. Yeah, Miles, right? What? Right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is why do we need Johnny Depp to play Gomez Addams?
I'm not sure if I like it or dislike it. I think that he plays very eccentric characters. He's always had that ability to play so many different, eccentric roles. So, and Gomez being quite eccentric, I don't see it so much as a bad thing, I guess.
But it's more of a Tim Burton thing where Tim Burton's trying to use Johnny Depp for everything like he normally does.
It's kind of like Quentin Tarantino likes to, use a lot of the same actors and everything, Tim Roth and others. It's, and you also have a relationship that you've established with the people, I'm sure, but, yeah. Huh.
I can't see Johnny Depp doing in my opinion, he wasn't even a good Mad Hatter.
I like that, but again, I love Alice in Wonderland.
I mean, I do too.
And Johnny.
It was just weird. Like they made that whole movie weird. Like they were like pop figures almost.
Did you like Sweeney Todd?
I did. And that role was fine for him.
Dark Shadows.
I like the original Dark Shadows, but
I love the original. It was so good.
But with the remake, now we couldn't do without that.
But I'd have to say Johnny Depp would be the best looking Gomez. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you were going to go there with that, Shelly. It's okay.
Like Raul Julia played a great Gomez.
Yes.
But there was supposedly something that whoever's played Gomez has eventually passed away after playing that role.
Yep.
So Johnny shouldn't play it.
You got Jonathan here saying Tim Burton films are underlying his life story. I mean, it kind of feels that way. I mean, Barna Carter is in everything he does. I mean, that's the mother to his child. I mean,
oh, what's her name? Bonham. Something Bonham.
Helena Bonham Carter.
They were great together. Her and Johnny.
And Sweeney Todd, she was good in that.
Mm-hmm. I liked her as a Queen of Hearts and Through the Looking Glass.
Well, she's also in Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
wasn't she? Well, it's Michelle Pfeiffer and she was in Sweeney Todd. What else? She wasn't in Sleepy Hollow, but Sleepy Hollow is another good one.
Christina Ricci was in Sleepy Hollow. I mean, that's it. That's another questionable. Don't get Jess started on that one. Like Sleepy Hollow, there's so much wrong with that movie, though. So I'll tell you from this, even from the start of Sleepy Hollow, is just wrong. because they're like,
Oh, we're gonna get into your pet peeve about the movie.
yeah, we're gonna get into my pet peeve about Sleepy Hollow right now, okay? So you know we were from New York originally. Now, I literally Google mapped the walking directions from Manhattan, where the movie originally starts, to Sleepy Hollow, okay?
Okay.
In the movie, it says they're like weeks away from Sleepy Hollow, right?
Something like 3 days.
Like a 3-day journey away from Sleepy Hollow. Okay? By horse and carriage, okay?
Right.
And now, I'm like, wait a minute. There's no way in hell that you're going up the Hudson River, which is right in Manhattan, connects to the Hudson River. There's no way in hell this is a 3-day journey. So I look up walking directions to it, and it said it took like, what did I say, Jess?
8 hours.
It took like, it was like 16 hours or something like that. Was it 8 hours?
Walking.
Oh, 8, okay, 8 hours walking distance. Walking from Manhattan to Sleepy Hollow. 8 hours. Not 3 days, guys. I mean, really, come on. And you did this by horse and carriage. Come on.
Well, the Iditarod, the Great Race in Alaska,
Yeah.
used to take a month.
Yeah.
Now only takes them a week.
I mean,
Same path. You're using the dogs. But from a month to a week. So I don't know.
I don't know. I guess we build horses different, you know?
I guess.
Miles, you're right. It's like 15 miles. Exactly. It really is. 3-day journey. There was no way. Like, I'll give you a day. A day I'll give you.
If you walk slow and dilly-dally and stop
Yeah, I'll give you 24 hours. Okay, 24 hours. And that's walking, not by horse carriage.
Well, with the horse carriage, you get there even quicker.
That's what I'm. Thank you.
Unless you stop for breakfast and second breakfast and third breakfast.
But this is by horse carriage, so I don't think they had rest stops anywhere. I mean,
Right, but you just stop over, you build your little fire, you have your second breakfast. Like, you'd really have to take your time.
yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like, things like that. It's like, I know when you know where something is, it's like, don't lie to people. Just don't do that.
Don't say it to me. So, what was your scariest film? Like the scariest movie you saw, like preteen?
The scariest movie I saw.
You know, like before you hit your teen years, there was you were exposed to something, and it was like, yeah, that one's gonna be on my list forever.
Wow, I'm trying to think. Like, probably the Halloween films, but it wasn't like I don't know. I was hard to scare. Like, I mean, I remember going to haunted houses and being afraid of things more than watching a horror movie. Like, like one time,
Realistic.
like the Joker sprayed me with silly string, and I like freaked out. Like, you know,
What is it?
yeah. But I was like, you know, like 6 or something like that, and you know, the next year I show up and I have the you know, those old school proton packs, the Ghostbuster proton packs with the foam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay, Joker, let's go. And all of a sudden, here comes Frankenstein. And I'm like,
I don't think my proton pack's gonna work.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Miles
wasn't
said
so much
alien.
movies, it was more like things in like life and stuff that scared. Because we had a house in the upstate New York in the Catskills, and like you spend the night up there, like you see shadows and hear things that shouldn't be around. Like that's more. It's like living in the movie at that point.
Right, right. Well, I unfortunately saw the movie Exorcist before I saw Alien.
Uh-huh.
And Exorcist, I think, is always going to be like at the top of my list for like
Yep.
scary. Mm-hmm.
So here's the funny thing is my great aunt used to live on the same block where the Exorcist house was in Maryland. And they knocked the house down and they put a playground there.
What?
Yeah.
I think it was like a year or so ago that there was a video I saw on YouTube, but they were there on that staircase next to the existing house, and people like jog and do all their exercise up that staircase all the time.
Yeah. They put a playground in the Exorcist house spot. They knocked the house down and put a playground there.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't either.
Yeah. I don't make this up.
Hey kids, come play here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Come play with Pazuzu.
No. I don't want this to do. Who's Captain Howdy?
Grace compels you.
Oh, Timmy, why you do this to me, Timmy?
Yep.
What do you want?
She wants food. She wants a mask, I think. She wants to wear
Yeah,
the
she
mask.
looks like she wants it.
She
And yes, Miles Cook. Alien was next on my list. That was a very scary movie for me as a child. But the first scary movie that I saw that my mother exposed me to was Trilogy of Terror.
Oh.
I don't remember the first two, but I remember
Jack Black and that little doll.
that.
Yeah.
Sure. My mom called it the Eek Eek Eek.
I mean,
Yeah.
we had I mean everybody on everybody's block used to have the older kids that loved to torment the younger ones and stuff, you know. I mean they brought us inside and they were like they put out like the faces of death for us and stuff like that. I just sit there, like, okay, you're eating monkey brain, okay, cool. Like
I lived off Elm Street, so of course they all had to show us Freddy.
1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Well, how old were you when you watched Faces of Death? Because I didn't watch that till I was about 13 or 14. Yeah. It needs to be out somewhere for sure.
yeah, well, it used to be up above the door, but for some reason, in one day, it just came falling down.
Oh, well then no.
Yeah.
It could hurt one of you guys, so no, then never mind.
Yeah, well, it was up there for like almost a year and a half, untouched or anything, and it just came down for no reason. Lay out. Turn it this way.
She said Mama needs to be on full screen.
Actually, that's fine. Man.
Thank you, puppy.
Now stop. How old was I? I was probably about between 10 and 12 when they showed it to us. For the
Changeling was scarier. I'm listening to you. I was reading your chat.
I was probably about 10 to 12 years old when they showed us Faces of Death. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. They're eating monkey brains and showing us autopsies.
Yeah, it wasn't that impressive.
Like, other people, like, that we were like, my other friends were, they were like hiding under like pillows, like, oh, what is that? Is he eating? Like, oh,
That was just gory. It wasn't like.
it
scary.
was.
Yeah, but I was sitting there going, am I really witnessing all this right now?
Yeah.
Is this happening? Is this, because the autopsy, when it started like peeling, I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
wow. So that's what we look like.
And then they made the Faces of Death, which was horrible. Like, it was nothing like the first one.
Mm.
I think they did a bunch of them, didn't they?
Tracy.
Yeah, I know there was at least 3, but I think I stopped watching after that.
And then they did with the one recent. What was that? The ABCs of Death or something? What was that?
That was a
Yeah.
movie.
That was just stupid.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
It was.
Not the
more.
same thing at all.
No, I know it wasn't. It wasn't the same thing. It was just not what I was expecting.
Mm. I just thought of another movie and I lost it. Dang it.
Sleepaway Camp.
Oh my gosh. I think that was more traumatizing to me than Faces of Death. I don't know. Wait, what? Yeah, that was something else.
I mean, what about like the weird horror movies? Do you watch those or no?
What weird horror
Like
movies.
you got Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
That's great though. It's that.
Like I'm trying to get that. She just every time I stop and I go, huh? She's like, keep moving. Do not put it on.
You just have to be in for that experience, you know.
You do have to be in a mood if it's yeah.
So, I mean, if you really think about it, there's a movie that stands up to that they just came out with. Really, not just came out with. Have you seen the new Banana Split movie?
No.
You need to see that. If you like Killer Clowns from Outer Space, you'll like the Banana Split movie.
Okay.
It was alright.
It was
Banana
fun.
Split.
Yeah.
Writing on my list.
One banana, two banana, two banana. You'll be singing the Banana Split theme song all night. Don't worry.
Oh no. Okay, Banana Split's on there.
Yup. It's nothing like the old show was. I'll tell you that.
Do you guys like the TV series American Horror Story?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I love it.
So I sent you some photos earlier on Instagram of some of the photos I took down at St. Louis Cemetery in New Orleans.
That was awesome.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah.
And then I got a couple of photos of Marie Laveau's tomb,
Yeah.
Voodoo Queen.
Yeah.
But also while I was down there, I ended up locating Madame Lalaurie home.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yes. I must have passed it several times. I did not know it was right there.
Yeah, it's weirdly, like, just kind of smashed
Just
in with
there.
a bunch of other stuff. And
It's on the corner. And it's huge. You know what I mean? As far as it takes up like a quarter of the block.
yeah. I think, like, Nicolas Cage owned it for a while.
Really?
He owned it and he let it go into foreclosure.
Really?
And then
Crazy. And I couldn't pay for it.
and then he also bought he spent $250,000 to build a pyramid tomb there in St. Louis Cemetery. So they removed other remains to have his pyramid tomb built there. It's supposed to hold him and 4 other people.
Oh, jeez.
Weird. Okay.
Right?
Nicolas Cage. Dang.
You know what movie I didn't watch for like years, but ended up being really good?
What was
Actually?
that?
That Nicolas Cage movie.
Oh, Nicolas Cage. I don't know. Can I?
I don't know.
Raising Arizona was funny.
That Nicolas Cage movie, Mom and Dad. Hilarious.
Which one again? Modern.
Mom and Dad, it's called.
Oh, I haven't seen Mom and Dad.
Oh my God. Yes, watch that.
What was the one where he was a vampire?
Oh,
Suck your blood.
Oh my gosh, what was that?
Nicolas Cage movie was a vampire. Huh.
Yep, now I have to Google. Dang it. Oh my gosh, what was that?
I keep going to say Once Bitten. That.
Oh, yeah. That's so 80s.
I agree with you, Miles, on that. It's an American Horror Story. It was good mostly. Couple seasons were meh, but mostly good stuff.
I prefer the Jessica Lange seasons personally, but
Yeah, me too. A Vampire's Kiss.
yeah. Yep, 1988.
1989? 88?
88, mine does, yeah.
Yeah, Vampire's Kiss. Okay. Then there was also the one with Jim Carrey where he got bit.
Yeah, that one.
So
Hands up.
Nicolas Cage is actually going to be coming out with another horror movie next year.
Oh, yeah? What's it supposed to be?
It's called Willy's Wonderland. It's basically like a Five Nights at Freddy's principle, but it's set in a theme park, and the animatronics in the theme park come to life and start killing people inside it. And he plays a janitor in the theme park that was run down, and he's like maintaining the park and keeping it up and so they can sell it and stuff. Apparently, that's what I'm getting from it. But
So, a little Maximum Overdrive-ish.
yeah, basically.
That needs to go on my list right now.
Okay.
Another Stephen King, Maximum Overdrive.
Or
Oh, Silver Bullet.
Yeah.
yeah, the cool thing about Willy's Wonderland too, it's filmed here in Atlanta at Six Flags Over Georgia too. So
Danny's favorite place.
yep. Yeah, here this is the trailer. For Willy's Wonderland.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. That's what that is.
All right.
Let's check it out.
So, Jessica,
Yes.
preteen, scary movie. Like what was the scariest you saw?
Okay, so the first horror movie I ever saw, I was like 8, and like my dad was like, "Oh, there's this movie on today. It's really good. You gotta watch it." And he put my little brother to bed, and he let me stay up and watch The Shining. So I saw The Shining, and then I think it must have been like October, because like the next day The Omen was on, and my dad was like, "Oh, this is a great movie too." And I watched like the two of them back to back, and I don't think I slept again for like a month
Oh my
after that.
Oh my goodness.
And since I grew up like on Elm Street and everything, like the whole Freddy thing was like a whole thing.
So when the nightmare came to your street, you're like, what?
Like definitely that was the movie that the older kids in the neighborhood were like, ooh, you gotta see this. And then we're like, but then every day they had like stories about like something that happened with Freddy. And so, like it wasn't just like, oh, look at this movie, we live on Elm Street. Oh no. It was like, oh my God, so last night I was looking in the mirror and Freddy came up behind me. And, like, and it was just this like whole elaborate thing.
Oh my goodness.
So I like ran up the staircase. Like I lived on like a forest floor walk up, and I pretty much thought Freddy was chasing me every day of my life.
Aww. Aww. Damn you, Freddy.
Now I love Freddy. Me and Freddy have, we've come up to terms with each other.
Just leave little Jess alone.
Are there movies that give you like trigger weird dreams for you though?
No.
Like you know where I'm going with this. Like any like it's set like some kind of horror movie that'll give you like a weird dream.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Because let me tell you, like anytime I watch anything like alien related, forget it. The dreams are all about aliens and weird things that night. You know that. Like how many times do you watch something alien related in the morning? I'm like, oh my God.
You have weird dreams.
I do have weird dreams about me flying and cutting bread.
The potato people.
Wait, what?
Potato people.
He wasn't asleep too. And like, he got up and had a whole conversation with me about the potato people. And then the next day he calls me from work, right? And he's like, yo, I had the weirdest dream last night. And I was like, oh, the potato people? He's like, how do you know about the potato people?
Wait, look at that. Know who that is. What's up, buddy? How are you? What happened to me? I don't know. Like, I mean,
He needs to learn to shut up when he's no.
He's got the Z virus.
Go back and look at earlier when we first got online, and apparently there was an emergency service alert that went out about zombie outbreaks, and I don't know. Like I woke up like this. I don't know.
Poor guy.
I want to rip that stuff off your face, can I?
Not yet.
Please.
Will it make you happy?
Okay, another question. What's the first zombie movie you remember watching?
Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, I feel like Night of the Living Dead.
Black
probably.
and white though. Not the new one, but the black.
No. Original George A. Romero.
Yes. The father of horror and special effect makeup.
Now I want to say that was my first one, but I believe my first one was Dawn of the Dead.
Which it's the same time frame.
The original, which you can watch free on YouTube, by the way. Oh,
Yeah.
and along with Night of the Living Dead, but Dawn of the Dead, yeah.
Cool.
Now, what would be your favorite zombie film?
Well, what type of zombie are we talking? Oh God, this is gonna hurt.
Well, we can go like paranormal. We can do vampires. We can do life.
Ow! Ow!
I got some remover.
Not for latex.
I do. I got remover for latex.
Yeah, it's called your hand and rip.
Exfoliating.
Yeah.
So wait. So which way are we going for zombies here?
We're just going with just the general zombie genre.
Like the regular slow moving, like that would be Night of the Living Dead for that. Just the original
That would be your favorite?
for zombies, yes.
Yeah, like my overall favorite, probably my original is still my like best one. I have a friend who has a real serious pet peeve about what's a zombie movie
That's
and
what
what's
Miles
an
is saying. Like,
outbreak
he's like,
movie. So
oh no,
like,
the zombie argument: Rage versus Stumblers. So like, all right, like people are like, oh,
I like World War Z though, even though I was disappointed.
I didn't like that because of the zombies. Like it's just.
I was disappointed that there was no Battle of Yonkers.
Well, yeah, no, but that was honestly though in the story though for World War Z, the Battle of Yonkers was a huge,
It's like a main part of the
huge
story.
aspect of the story. They filmed the movie around Yonkers also, and you didn't. Yeah, they did. They did. They filmed it around New York and Yonkers, and yeah, you didn't put the Battle of Yonkers in. When I found out they were filming around us, I was like, oh, cool, the battle's going to be in there, and they're like, yeah, no, we're just going to take that out. They mentioned it, but they never showed it.
That's not cool.
No, it's so. I mean, whatever.
I have a few favorite zombie films, but Return of the Living Dead ends up being
God, here we go more.
one of my favorites.
So that's
28 Days Later was really creepy though because that seemed more like they made it seem more like a reality, like
ow, God. That 28 Days Later is they're not zombie films though.
Here we go with this argument.
Yeah,
Not zombies, they're infected.
It's a virus. It's a virus. They're not dead. They're not dead. They were curable, but they didn't have a cure. But the people weren't dead.
But see, like in Return of the Living Dead, their dead corpses are reanimated.
Right, and that's a zombie.
So, like in Return of the Living Dead, though, you also have the first time that the zombies talk, zombies ran, zombies could ambush. They couldn't be taken out with a shot to the head or anything.
Right. I mean, they're still like, but all the thing my only argument is with the 28 Days Later, the 28 Weeks Later, all those movies is they never refer to them as zombies in those movies.
No, they were just flesh eaters, just fucking.
What Miles Cook says, that it was a rage virus.
Yeah, which totally seems plausible. Okay.
Oh, no, really, after this year, everything like that is plausible.
Like it was a couple years ago where some homeless guy, somebody was jogging. There was a homeless encounter, and the homeless guy ate
the bath salt dude in Miami. Yeah,
he wasn't on bath. When you research it, he wasn't on bath salts. He just lost his dang mind.
Yeah.
So they say they could have blamed it on bath salts.
See, and we all sat around and we could have prevented 2020 from that one dude.
Yeah, send more paramedics.
What are they going to do? They ain't going to do nothing. In a situation like that, they're not going to do anything.
Send more cops.
It's the cat. The cat's freaking out doing things. I don't know. The cat's doing cat things. But in situations like the medics, firefighters, and police, they're all going to be doing their own thing. That's Tisha trying to get into a door. I know that anywhere. They're going to do their own thing. They're leaving. That's it. Like, do you have a zombie plan, Shelly?
I got guns and ammo.
You're creating noise, and that's going to last you how long?
I got a sword, and I got some machetes. I got some throwing knives.
Okay.
Let's see. I live way out in the country, so I'm away from town and the main populace. I have my own water source, and I have survival foods.
There you go.
Excellent.
I have a boat, and I have a 4-wheel drive pick-em-up truck.
There you go.
And an ATV. So, yeah, there's a couple islands here, so if I need to. I'm sorry, what's that, Jess?
I said we're just gonna die because we don't have.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, we do have a gated community.
Yeah.
So,
You better hope the guard is on point when when shit hits the fan.
Down.
Yeah, I'm turning this place into a Woodbury, and I'm going to be the governor.
But
Oh, no, governor is bad.
in places that they could get in though.
Hey,
Like, we're
Brian,
not
what's going on, buddy?
gated all the way around.
That's fine. There's more than enough cars around here. We're going to start pushing cars into ditches and making walls.
Yeah, I would like to have like a really big berm around my property.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got a supermarket not that far away from here. You get a couple people from look. This is Georgia. People in this complex got guns. I may not have one, but there's enough people around here. I'm like, you, food run now. See?
Yeah, that's never gonna
I just
work.
need an iPad. I just need an iPad.
All right. So remake of Dawn of the Dead was good.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was really creepy in the beginning, right? The little girl, she's like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow morning. We'll go for a run. And then the little girl's there, and oh my gosh, the creepy kids.
Yeah.
And then when she knocked her down the hall or whatever, and she jumped back up and then started charging.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and her husband, and phew.
Speaking of creepy kids, I saw a picture from that remake of Children of the Corn that's coming out.
Yes. Is he scarier than Mordecai?
No. I don't know. It was it was just like a bunch of kids.
Who's redoing it?
I don't know exactly.
Because Mordecai was a creepy little kid.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Blue Man. Help the Blue Man.
Outlander.
I was thinking Highlander.
Yeah, we may need to watch that too.
We have
Creep
that.
show? You big fan? Are you fans of creep shows?
Creep Show is awesome. Creep Show is
Like
awesome.
Fluffy?
Never really got into Buffy.
No, Fluffy.
I didn't even give Buffy a try to really say yes or no.
Oh no, Fluffy, the thing in the crate underneath the stairs in Creep Show.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, I thought you said Buffy. I'm like,
I understand. Fluffy. Thanks for the ride, lady.
Play the original Tales from the Crypt from HBO.
Yes.
Apparently there's like a whole licensing thing with Tales from the Crypt. So it's not even on like HBO Max or anything like that. Like they can't even somehow HBO can't even get the license to stream
That's
there.
not right.
It's like weird.
It's like
I think didn't CBS take it over though?
I don't
Or did
know.
HBO take it over from CBS? Because it used to be on CBS
I was gonna
Saturday night after, like, when Saturday Night Live went off, you used to be changed it to, like, CBS and watch Tales from the Crypt.
It might have been old episodes that CBS was playing.
I believe it was on regular TV before HBO took it over. I don't know what network it was on because I remember it more like in the late afternoon.
I really think it was CBS because I remember it was after Saturday Night Live went off. Like, at least here in, well, not here, but in New York, it was when Saturday Night Live went off.
It would be like, what, 1 a.m.?
Like 1 a.m. or so. I mean, you'd switch to Fox, you had WCW Wrestling, or you switched, I think it was CBS, and it was Tales from the Crypt, I believe. Or it could have been WB. It sounds more like WB, though.
Sure, it wasn't HBO.
No, because I didn't have cable at that time.
I didn't have cable either. Not at that time. The crates. Night Gallery. Everyone forgets Night Gallery. Now that sounds familiar.
Mm.
Night Gallery? Yeah, I don't even remember what that is, honestly.
Isn't that a Rod Serling thing? Wasn't that like the Twilight Zone like follow-up thing?
Really?
I
They
think
actually had a
You have
follow
a
up.
series?
it was like I want to say it was like a Rod Serling series.
Huh.
But I could be wrong.
Nope, you're right. It's a Rod Serling.
Thank you.
Don't question Jess.
From December 1970 to 1973. So you guys have the antenna. You guys get like Comet TV and Me TV.
I think so.
We get Me TV,
get
yeah.
So do you watch Svengoolie on Saturday nights?
we
Um,
had that on recently.
Yeah, so most of the time we go through like our Xbox because we have the Hulu Live.
Yeah.
We got the Hulu Live TV, so that's how we do our TV because, screw the cable company. If there was a way I can get free internet, I would do it the same way too. But
I guess our Hulu was out, and that's why we were watching regular TV.
No, there was a storm that was coming through. Our phones were going crazy.
That's right.
I switched to the rabbit ears.
Yeah, no internet.
Yeah, I still have rabbit ears. Okay,
I'm using rabbit ears right now. They're just down over here.
Yeah. So, we were switching TV stations around. We figured out what was going on with the storm. Oh, the internet was out. That's what it was. The internet went out, so we couldn't figure anything out. And
it was a tornado.
Yeah, there was a
You
bunch.
guys are okay.
And then we were watching Spaguli.
That's when we found him.
Yeah.
Awesome. I like Svengoolie.
He's the modern age Elvira.
But there was another guy that came on at noon after cartoons on Saturday mornings. After that, at around noon, before football came on, there was another person, and it wasn't Svengoolie, but it was somebody else. I cannot remember. A witch stole my broom.
Darn witches. Wasn't me.
I'm going to excuse myself for a few moments.
Okay.
So, ladies, I'll be back.
Sure. What's going on here?
So while I'm gone though, okay, so we talked zombie.
Jess, I don't think you should be looking at that. Ow!
Tell me, so a couple of your other favorite zombie films when I come back, and then your favorite paranormal movie.
Okay. I know where Jess is going to go with that. So.
All right, I'll be back. You guys are awesome.
I don't think I should be picking at this though. Does this look infected? I mean, what are you doing?
Use sunscreen next time.
Ah!
You're peeling.
Ah! No! Is this infected? I don't know. Ow! You take the one on the forehead off. It's starting to get annoying too. Oh God! You're just having to. Oh God! Oh! The sound is worse than a suntan. It's worse than sunburn. The noise. Gordy Val. Jonathan said 1, 2, and 3. Thanks, Jonathan. Thanks for supporting this. Oh, that's payback, isn't it, Jonathan? Oh, I know what that's payback for. Ow! Guys, this hurts so much.
Pull out your little baby hairs.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, my face can breathe right now too. Oh! Jonathan said Paranormal Activity 1, 2, and 3. He said Paranormal Activity 123. That's more like it. I know. It seems like they made 123 of them. Can you get me like a wipe or something?
Yes.
Or a few? What are you doing? Can you get me?
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Okay. Oh, no. So Tales from the Crypt was cable. Tales from the Dark Side was broadcast TV, Miles. See, I don't remember that. I thought, because I remember Tales from the Crypt with the Crypt Keeper being regular TV. That's weird. I could be wrong though. Oh man, my face feels so like you can breathe again. Oh man. Hey Jonathan, do you think Spirit's open yet? It's after midnight. Jess needs to come back with these wipes so I can get this stuff off my face already. I just need to breathe. Hold on, I gotta reposition this camera because the dog bumped it. Oh. That seems better. I remember it used to run late after dark. Okay. Gotcha. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I could be mistaken on this, but you know.
About what?
Nothing that concerns you peasants. Weird. You see what Jonathan said? Where'd you hear a dead man say I can't breathe?
So I'm sitting here last night,
Yeah.
being creative, working on stuff, and all of a sudden that goes off and it's motion censored.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, okay, so what set you off?
Yeah.
I get up to turn it off, and there's a stink bug on this over by the sensor.
Oh no.
So a stink bug set it off, but at the moment, it scared me pretty darn good.
I would imagine.
Like, what is over there setting off the sensor? Not cool.
And just a stink bug.
Okay, favorite zombie. You said you still want to stick with your Night of Living Dead.
Yep.
Gotta go with the classic.
Definitely go with the classic.
Okay, favorite paranormal.
I know where you're going.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Where?
Poltergeist.
That's correct. Love
Nice.
Poltergeist.
And that's where I would be going too. I mean,
Poltergeist 2.
yeah.
Yeah, the old man was really,
Yep.
really creepy.
That's meant to
Jesus loves you.
No. No.
Well, that's the vibe he gave. Go ahead. What is it then?
God is in his full
No, not that.
That is
Somebody who's singing coming down the street.
God is in his holy temple. Earthly thoughts.
Remember how he said temple? He was like, damn.
Yeah.
You're all gonna die.
Like I especially
Ah.
love Poltergeist. Like the first one is awesome.
Let
I love
me
Poltergeist too.
in.
Because of the old dude Julian Beck, he's awesome, and Will Sampson, who I
You're
love.
all
It's in
gonna
Poltergeist.
die.
Mommy.
They're here.
Caroline. Yeah, Poltergeist is I got that over here. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I guess I would have to say that would have to be my original favorite paranormal.
That's like, we haven't seen much of The Omen anywhere recently.
It's a great movie. Well, the original one
The
is a
Omen.
great movie.
I like the original better.
Like, I haven't seen. There's just so many movies I just want to watch, like, right now at the same time.
Right? Like there's not enough time in like the month.
We got daylight savings tonight. Got an extra hour to watch
shit,
the
we do. When does that happen?
I think in about 15 minutes or
So
I
we
don't know.
get
Is it-
12 o'clock again.
Or at 2, does it go back to 1? I think
I don't know.
something like that. I don't know.
You're asking the wrong one.
All right, I guess I should go remove my makeup since you did
Oh.
yours.
It's just mine. I couldn't breathe with it, and just started picking and poking at it. So it just and then fall off.
So if you get a sunburn and you got the skin peeling, she peeling you?
Nope.
Which group? Next weight limit 1,000 pounds. Thank you, Adam's like that is the best one yet. I love it.
I think it was my. Oh, here you are.
I guess.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's
Well, this at 2 a.m.
some poltergeist
There
action.
you go. There you go. John, this is at 2 a.m. goes to 1 a.m.
That's right.
That sounds
That's
about
what I
right.
said.
I think it was Jonathan that said the other night when on my stream the heat that I was getting ready to do some kind of chant.
Rolling
My
throwing
leg
some
was
bones.
I do actually have some whalebone. What is it called? It's got the kind of Nordic writing on each little bone piece.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you-
like the runes?
yes, the runes. Yeah, I do have whalebone runes. But I thought it was funny. He thought I thought you were gonna do some kind of chant, all your lights and stuff.
Omni, Suminaro, Wawan.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I don't see you ever again, you know why.
You have no idea what that is, do
I
you?
do have my little cauldron though. It's a
You
little
have
cast
the same
iron.
one. Look,
That. Yep. I
Jess
did.
has the same one.
This little cast iron thing.
Yep.
Love
Yep.
it.
Almost. Mine has like the little triple goddess thing on it.
Oh, my triple goddess is in the other room.
Yeah. Yep.
See, I told you we'd have a lot in common.
Yeah. Exactly. But I mean, yeah, we can.
Omni, Suminaro.
Okay, thank you, you freak.
Your favorite
That is from Teen Witch, okay?
slasher movie?
No, Teen Witch is a very cheesy movie.
I don't know nothing about it.
I like the Sabrina, The Adventures of a Teenage Witch.
Yeah, I actually like that a lot. I was surprised. I didn't think it was going to be good, but it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Will you stop playing with the ghosts?
I'm surprised they haven't unceremoniously canceled it like every other Netflix show.
Right?
I'm like, I don't even want to get into Netflix shows anymore because they're going to last like a season or two and be canceled with no ending.
Well, I hope not.
I mean, they definitely took Sabrina somewhere
That
dark.
like I already saw Sabrina's coming back for another season.
Yeah.
Like at least they haven't messed with that one, but and they'll finish off Stranger Things. But
I claim Daddy's Ghostbuster gear if you don't need it, Jess.
when I murder Danny, Jonathan, it's all yours.
I'm taking it with me.
Do you like any of the sci-fi channel series? Like
I
Van
usually catch them like
Alright, let me
through
see.
Hulu, so I don't always know that they're sci-fi series right away.
The last time I got into a sci-fi series, they number one took it someplace totally weird, and then they pulled it on me, and I can't.
Which one was that?
That was that the zombie one.
Z Nation.
Yeah.
Yeah, Z Nation. They took that somewhere weird, and then they just pulled it. Like I was all into it. Again, I was all into it that they took it somewhere weird too, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm like, for a show like that, you're like, after a while, you're like, all right, just shut it off. But remember me, I was watching like every Friday night. I was like, oh, Z Nation's on. Don't bother me. I'm going in the other room.
Yeah.
And then the next one day it just wasn't on. I was like, what happened? And then I just saw it was all canceled. I was like,
Was it 5 or 6 seasons though that they had?
it was like 6 seasons of Z Nation, and they just after they were mid-season, and then they just pulled it.
Because Roberto was awesome. I love the old man. Blue guy was funny.
Yeah.
Old man was my favorite. I loved looking to see what T-shirt he was having in the episode.
And what's his name? The kid up in the tower in the
Sniper guy.
yeah, like what the heck was his name? He's in everything too. And when I saw that they put him in that, I was like, oh great, here we go. I'm like, what? Like, because he like you can't take him seriously because he's always in those like comedy roles. But then it's like, all right, well they kind of worked his character like comedy, but like serious, but they made him go insane in that bunker at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That with the radio dude, So like living in Alaska in a bunker during this big ass snowstorm, just talking to people over the radio, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
crazy. You don't know.
I
I
don't.
like the Winona Earp series, and I like the Van Helsing series.
Yeah, I haven't.
Sci-fi.
We haven't checked them because like we're just afraid to invest in.
I was like watching Legend of the Seeker. It used to be on TNT, and then they had it. They did 3 seasons, and then they cut it. And
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Sleepy Hollow?
not the
series?
series. No. Mm-mm.
It was really funny when it started.
It was
Got
okay.
bored of it eventually.
Well, I mean,
But in the beginning, Ichabod Crane was hilarious.
oh yeah,
Because he's like in the present, but he like comes from the past, so there's a bunch of stuff that he doesn't really understand. And in the beginning, it was hilarious.
yeah.
Like they kind of lost it eventually, but
You thought everybody was like a wizard because they're walking around with their phone. He's like, what is this sorcery? Yeah.
Did you like Merlin? Merlin was on Netflix. I think I'm not sure if that was a sci-fi original or
I
not.
don't think we watched Merlin.
How about the Salem series with the witch?
I started that one, and I don't think I ever finished it.
Had
but-
Lucy Lawless in it.
Yeah, I liked it though. I have to finish it. I think I got through like 1 season. There were only a few seasons though. It didn't
There's
last
only
that long.
3, and I've
Yeah,
been looking for another, but I don't know if there's another coming out.
Thank you, Jonathan. I don't know how to take that. Thank you.
Danny already is my pet ghost.
Looks like Blaine stopped in and said hi.
Hey, Blaine, what's going on, buddy?
I have a
Give me
pet
a thumbs
ghost.
up.
I have
You got a
pet ghosts,
couple
but
pet
he
ghosts.
needs batteries.
You got a couple pet ghosts.
I know, but they need batteries.
Do they need batteries? They're the original Haunted Mansion ones, too.
No, they're not.
Well, if you look at the design of those compared to the Haunted Mansion ones that are out now, the same thing.
Oh,
Yes.
I know. When they add to the list, The Thing.
The Thing,
Yeah, the original.
the movie,
Yeah.
because they made a TV series out of it too.
No, Kurt Russell and The Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was freaky. Like
Very-
you really never saw it, but like it was devouring people. Like they're like, what is this?
Well,
Stuck in
like
that,
the dogs.
yeah, you're stuck in the Arctic with this thing coming after you. Like,
You got a tiny screwdriver.
do I have a tiny screwdriver?
I have one.
Why are you asking me right now?
Because I want to change my battery.
No, we'll do it later.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh, not now. Oh my gosh. You see what I deal with?
It's so bad. I have to look for a little Phillips screwdriver.
Hold on one second. I'm having a monitor
What did you
issues.
do?
Really, Griswold's still,
I don't know what I
still
did.
going? Because he started at 10 o'clock.
Why is it on the turn?
I think.
And this would be a long
There we
story.
go.
Well, I can't figure out what movie this is. It's on comment right now.
Don't you love it when that happens? Just give me it.
It's like stripped.
It's probably because of you.
All right, putting Fright Night on.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're using the wrong. First, you're using the wrong.
Ooh, Jeepers Creepers. That's a
Thing.
good one. That's my husband's favorite scary.
Jeepers Creepers. I never really got into that.
Jeepers Creepers. Where'd you get those peepers?
It definitely needs batteries. Just keep like shaking it.
Yeah,
and
it
hitting
does. But
Don't break it.
I'm not
I
breaking
didn't
it
care
up.
for like 2, 3, and I think they have a 4. I think it's just 2. I didn't care for the follow-ups.
Don't do that. You're going to strip the screw. Give me that.
Why?
Because you're going to break it and I can't open it at that point. Okay, you're going to strip the screw. I'm the one that works for tools all day. I'm just telling you. Give me my tools. Thank you. I'll fix it for you tomorrow.
I want it tomorrow. I want it now. Look, there's a little ghost in that jar.
You came in, Jonathan came in second in Trivia's Hoot.
Really?
While multitasking.
He's a smart guy, that Jonathan.
Jonathan is smart. But you good?
I'm great.
All right. I think we're going to call it here because
All right.
we can't discuss all the horror stuff in one stream, you know? We got to, we can spread
Like
this out. We could, but we'll be here for a long time.
I understand. I gotcha.
And we're definitely going to be doing this again with you, Shelly. Because
Yes, thank you so much for coming on.
No,
I'm so
thank you
sorry
for
we missed you Thursday, but we're gonna make it up.
yes,
soon.
Stuff happens, and I would love to have you guys on.
I can definitely see a lot of horror streams coming out of us with this. So
Yeah,
we can make this. We can make this a thing.
Finally.
Exactly.
There's a name to my there's a name to my face. There's a face to my name.
Exactly. Exactly. So
But happy Halloween, everybody.
yes,
Happy Halloween, and thank you guys. I'll go ahead and bail out so you can say goodnight to everybody and goodnight to.
Sure. So Shelly, whenever you want us on, just let us know.
We'll be
Awesome.
there.
Awesome.
Thanks for being here.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Bye, you guys.
Bye, Shelly. Have a good night. We're back to you guys. Have a great night. We appreciate you guys being here tonight. I mean, it's been 3 hours with me messing my face up and back to normal now. Well, I don't know if it's back to normal, but you know, So we thanks guys for those of you that actually come out in here with us and all that. Jess and her little ghost pet there.
I gotta go put my little pet ghost away. We're gonna fix him tomorrow. He'll say hi to you guys next week.
Yep.
For
So
sure.
these are really cool because they're like, if you've seen
They'll see
if
when
you've
they
seen
work.
the Haunted Mansion ghosts, it's kind of like that, but they're better. But guys, have an awesome night. We are going to be out of here. Later.